fucking piss.
Sure.
Battle for the balls. Them Dragon Balls.
And I feel like playing Monster Hunter Rise, but it's like I want to test this thing out to see if it's, you know?
No, do so. Do it up.
Perfect. Now's my chance. I'm not sensing any scary energy in the area. That's good.
Yeah, fix it in here real quick. Ooh.
I do feel like the physical copy looks better though.
Looks better?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how's it? What?
Like the game itself?
Yeah.
Feels like it looks better. It might also be because I haven't played Remnant 2 and like, you know, I haven't got my fix in a certain amount of hours, so maybe I'm like super high because it's getting injected right now.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, the way you said it is kind of like, have you seen that Family Guy episode? It's an old one, where they think they're rich, and Chris is like, oh, we're rich enough to have 2 Denny's, and you can always be like, oh, I like the other Denny's, even though they're exactly the same.
Yeah. My bad.
No, you're good, man. You're good, because it's like, I'm not upset about it. Like, that's the best way I can describe how you're explaining this thing. I forgot that the zooming feature on this map sucks. Okay, there's a freezer ship there. Ship there. Side quest. Alright, let's go for the side quest. Because in this game, the first thing I learned is you need the fucking side quest. Oh. Whoa. Yeah, it's one down.
We got it! I feel like I'm losing power.
Man, it's been a minute since I played this game.
Look really strong.
Hoodia!
Hoodia!
Mm-hmm.
Straight out Streets of Rage shit. Okay, so what's this I hear about a new Naruto? You guys hear about this?
Anime or game?
Anime. Saruto.
No way. You're lying. No.
I saw it, I didn't look into it because I'm like, you know what, I'm too old for this shit.
Wait, based on what you said, that's supposed to be like the Sasuke's daughter?
Baruto's son.
Sasuke's daughter and Baruto's Sasuke's daughter and Baruto's kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Will I have a stroke or does he agree?
Saruto.
Oh, that is great. It's true.
So oh my.
I did it! Got it! This looks so good!
Oh, also one other confirmation. Apparently the strongest Godzilla has been revealed, and it was in the most shittiest show in the world.
Which one is it?
You know the anime on Netflix? Godzilla, like Another Point or something it's called? Fractal Point or something?
Mm-hmm.
That's the strongest Godzilla.
Why do they say that?
Because it's the 12th dimensional being.
Okay, fair enough.
So, if
I
you,
mean, it's stupid, but I mean, whatever.
like Dr. Manhattan level strong, basically.
Yeah. Like, there's that one animated Godzilla movie where, what's it called? Ghidorah is essentially like a fucking entity.
Yeah,
And it's
Godzilla
like, Godzilla Earth, yeah. And essentially they only fight like, I think just like his tendrils or something like that.
His tendril heads, yeah.
Yeah. I was watching a video on that the other day on YouTube about about like all the Ghidorahs throughout history.
You know what? Not gonna lie though, that anime, that anime is really good. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Netflix?
Yeah, Godzilla Earth, I definitely recommend watching it if you haven't already.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, because the concepts behind it are really cool.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
I feel bad. Kids trying to sleep. We're just trying to make my kids sleep by watching stuff on YouTube to calm her down, like Miss Rachel and stuff. She keeps wanting to go watch different videos. She's trying to get those because you watch one of those ASMR color videos, you know, the ones that just don't make fucking sense.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all she wants to watch, and I'm like, I don't want to watch these things.
Yep.
Pathetic.
So I forgot this 30 things.
You know, one thing I forgot to mention yesterday when we were talking about our takes on Remnant 2. I think one of the reasons why I like this game so much is the action is very, it's a very tactical feeling game, like Resident Evil.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like the buttons feel good, everything does something, like your feedback is really good and everything. And like, I think that's why like I just enjoy playing it the way that I do. Just being able to just pick it up and just go through and do whatever.
No, understandable on that.
That's one of the things I like about it. There's so much gear to collect and everything like that. You're never really done. There's always something you're chasing after, unless you have, you know, if you have it on PC, then you're laughing because you can just put on one of those finder things, and then every time you load up in a world, it's, oh, okay, I have this, I have this, okay, we go get that, you know?
Yeah. People who use mods on games are the reasons why I don't want to play games with them.
Yeah. I said to Crawler earlier, by the way, if my thing shuts off again, I'll just rejoin back. But yeah, just in case.
Like, you mean like in the party chat?
Yeah. I'll join back into the party chat.
Okay, how long will that take? And you know how much time I have to talk shit about you before you come back.
Yeah. I can't tell you. I want it to be a surprise.
I'm just gonna have to play it by ear.
I wish this game had a survival mode. It'd be so much easier to waste like an hour or two.
True. Been meaning to play some Dragon Ball for a while, man. Fuck. I feel like this should be a game I should be able to beat in, not in no time, but fairly quickly. Because there's nothing really story-wise I'll be missing.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Just gonna post this in the Twitch promotion link. Here's the other thing, I don't even know if I can fucking post that short. That clip. Fucking Christ, I hate that about these clips. Oh, gross.
That's good.
Watching an old clip and it's like, hey, we're gonna stream it at 144p. I'm like, no, we're not.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fucking happening. Fuck you think you are? Come on. Yeah, it's again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Remnant 2 definitely has. There's definitely like Rem 1, Rem 2. Like if Rem 1 wasn't crashing as much, I'd probably enjoy Rem 1 just as much. But too many crashes. That's like the doesn't mean turn me off from the game. Just I don't want to put up with that.
Absolutely.
And the funny thing is, have you ever played that without us, like by yourself?
Yeah, for a bit.
And did it crash then too? Because the majority of times, like I could count probably on one hand how many times it crashed when I was playing it solo. The most crashes happened when we were playing together, whether it was all three of us or me and Wiz or whatever. So I was wondering if it like, I don't know, if it's a multiplayer thing or some shit, I don't know.
It could be. It could be. Like, you're not wrong on that.
Because there's still stuff left for me to do.
It's just, yeah, some of that stuff you're just kind of like, man, I don't want to fucking deal with this on my own.
Right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that real hit. Yes, child.
I'm wasting too much time trying to post things. I really need to read how to fucking post clips for YouTube. I will continue the side quest shortly, folks. I am just getting things going because I didn't really plan this. I didn't really announce that I'd be streaming tonight, and everything kind of fell. But you know what? Fuck it. This cord is acting up too.
Shit.
Shoot the glass.
Okay, that's my switch. Yeah, I have to check something.
Just picturing Wizzo being like, alright, I'm gonna check to see if my PS5 works, turns on the Switch. Wizzo, I don't know if you know this, but that's your Switch. No, it's my PS5. Tree just shut off. Every Vegeta mission on Namek is basically Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. It's like shit.
You don't like you. Final Fantastic.
Final Fantasy. Final Fantoast.
Final Fantastic.
There you go. You're just toast.
So I watched that video about super fans with Maxida.
Yeah.
Yeah, good video.
Yeah, told you. Fucking when you watch it, everything clicks together, and you're just like, fuck. And then you feel dirty after watching, too, like unclean. Like you're like, man, I'm part of this group. This cord is pretty much done, I think.
I think everybody's got at least one thing they're a super fan about. You know what I mean?
To an extent, though.
To an extent, everybody's got one.
Like, there's nothing. Like, I've played some pretty shitty games, and I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh man, these people just, like, no, I don't care. If you're gonna remake it, if you're gonna make an honest attempt and try and redo the game, fine, go ahead. But if you're gonna sit there and milk the money for the money, nah, bro, that's not cool.
Yeah. It's like, I think one of the best examples of how a remake should be versus how a remake should never be is Resident Evil 7 remake. unfortunately, a sore spot for Crawler versus Resident Evil. Sorry, Final Fantasy VII Remake versus Resident Evil 3 Remake. Right? Like, you can see what one was done with an intentional amount of care, and you can see one was a cash grab.
100%.
You know what I mean?
You're talking about FF7 being a cash grab. Ayo!
No, I'm talking about Resident Evil 3 being a cash grab.
I know, Wes. They take out so many things.
Yeah. And not even just that they took out so many things. Honestly, Reem, going back on it, and when you see, like, there's been so many videos where they show you that, like, Resident Evil 3 was always meant to be a DLC for 2. And it's like, when they saw how much money 2 made, they were just like, yo, put out 3 as a game. And we've seen it happen before with, like, Metal Gear, what was it? Ground Zeroes. You know what I mean? Everyone thought that was going to be a game, and it was just a demo. The Order 1886.
I'm sorry.
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I just read my side quest, even though it's been staring at me in the face for the entire time. Victimized Namekian.
I'm dying.
Oh, okay.
That's amazing.
Okay. Go on. As you were saying.
It's just like, where was I?
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
So we had RE3 maybe being a moneymaker.
What I was saying is like, not just them cutting out content, Nemesis was the biggest eyesore because after seeing Mr. X in number 2, everybody loved Mr. X, and the very first thing out of everyone's mouth was, imagine if this was Resident Evil 3's Nemesis. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's because people were envisioning Resident Evil 2's remake with Nemesis crashing through walls and doors, jumping through ceilings. You know what I mean? Like, that's what people were envisioning, this guy being on them like that. Or not even necessarily crashing through walls and ceilings, but just, you know, a way more intense Mr. X, you know, one that's going to be sprinting after you and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
And it's like, not only did you guys gut the game, but then you basically neutered Nemesis. You know what I mean?
And Nemesis didn't become scary, he became annoying. Because it was a consistent threat that came after you all the time, and you're like, okay. Where, like, at certain points of the game, you were just like, oh, wait, never mind. Like, in the older one, it was terrifying when you showed up because you're like, oh, I'm in a safe space. Or it was a situation where you didn't have a lot of resources. And so it was either or. It was never something in between. Where here, it's like, okay, if I'm always stocked up, this guy's going to be done in no time.
You know what the funny thing is, Ryu? You don't even need to be stocked up. You just need 1 grenade. If you keep two or maybe 3 grenades on you at all times, Nemesis shows up. Here, hold this. Boom, he's down. You grab his pack. You're gone. Yeah. Now I will say this. On the higher difficulty levels, yes, Nemesis is an absolute terror. But it's not just because he's not like a bullet sponge or anything. The problem is that he plays like how everyone thought he was gonna be if they remade number 3. But the problem is that the base level of the game that people would have to play, no one's going to Inferno mode where regular zombies that grab you can kill you, let alone Nemesis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it was just, and here's the thing, if a regular zombie can kill me in 1 shot, then how much of a threat is Nemesis? Obviously Nemesis is gonna 1-shot me. So it was just like, it's a perfect contrast in terms of like, everything that went into 7. Yeah, they changed things, and some people may not be happy with what they changed, but from what I know about 7 and what I played, I'm down to give them another $90 for Rebirth.
So here's the thing, them changing 7 was mainly due to the fact that, like, what's the best way to say it? People need to understand 7 being a remake, not a remaster, is because they put in a new engine. And when they had a new engine, they're like, hey, let's try some things that we didn't get a chance to try out before.
Absolutely.
Because we have a new, and like, it'd be like saying, hey man, I'm gonna give you this souped up fucking sport, like the exotic car, but you have to drive it like a regular sedan. You can't go over 60. You can't, like, you can't just hit the top speed. I need you to go 30 everywhere. No one wanted that. No one wanted that at all. And that was the annoying part about it, is like, I understand where some people are like, oh, but this wasn't in, this was just like, yeah, I get that. I really do get that. But you also have to understand that, like, they were going to change things around. They had a stronger engine. They were going to do things. And it's a remake.
Yes, not a remaster.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then with the stuff that they change, it's also one of those things that people have to realize that even the creator at the time, your imagination is only limited by your technology. So it's like, there's so many moments in Resident Evil, in Final Fantasy VII, where walking around the city was one of those things where it's like, you kind of just walk somewhere and then you went and did whatever. In this one, you're walking through the city and you're seeing people after the after the Mako reactor has exploded, and you're seeing people just in the streets, devastated, everything's fucked up, people are like, all like, dirty and everything from the explosion and shit. Stuff is still kind of like destroyed and everything. There's even one scene where Cloud is running towards, I think, the train station, and you see people underneath, like, they're all like, oh man, whatever. And as he gets close, he's like, okay, at least the train station's still open. Boom, the ceiling collapses, kills all those people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I find that it's like, now what they left up to your imagination before, it's so much easier now for them to display it, like, visually, for you to see it now and hear it now, you know what I mean?
Not only that, like, Final Fantasy VII as a game has been just gutted out of all of its theories and conspiracy thought processes and what ifs. Like, they don't need to add any of that stuff anymore, because that shit's all done.
Yep.
Like you can't look at Final Fantasy VII and be like, yep, there's gonna be a new story to this. No, there's not. Like, and if there is, it's up to the people who have made it are going to make it. Like, you have to understand that you have no control of what they're going to put in it anymore, because everything you're going to say, they can just be like, no, that's not it. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
And that's it.
You can't be like, you're wrong.
Like, and it's like, the other thing that people forget is that what tends to be canon also what tends to be the most successful. So if a story comes out, or say, I think another big thing as well, sorry, hold on, let me finish that thought first before I do that. When a story comes out, it's important to let it finish first before going at it like that from the beginning. So with Final Fantasy VII, a lot of people are like, oh, it shouldn't be like this, that, and the third. But remember, that was also, what, a 4-disc game?
Yeah.
Right? I don't think this is going to be a 4-disc game. I think it's going to be maybe 3. You know what I mean? I don't think 4 would be.
Or
I feel like
even
4 would
even
be pushing
2
new hardware.
with DLC at tops.
Yeah, I think I don't see them doing, like, Rebirth is either going to be the end of it, or they're going to add DLC for certain characters or something. I honestly, there's a big part of me that's like, you've never really given us Sephiroth to play as, and I'm hoping we kind of get a DLC as him. You know what I mean?
They're coming up with a full-fledged game of that.
That would, there's 2 games that's like longsword users want to play, and it's Sephiroth and Virgil.
Yeah, Sephiroth is in Ever Crisis, where he's a young Sephiroth to get to play as. I think it's called Ever Crisis, and that came out for PC and mobile. And then,
that's a mobile, yeah.
And then, like, but that's also the other thing too, is like, it's not even that I care about. Like, the situation that the game really comes down to now is like, dude, you either get over the fact that it's a brand new game, because you guys said you wanted a remake, not a remaster. There's a key difference between those definitions. Mm-hmm. And people tend to forget that. It's like, a remaster is, I'm going to up the graphics. A remake is, we're going to redo the whole thing. We're allowed to redo the whole thing.
hmm Everything that
What?
when you go back and look at it, does it make sense to keep in, or does it interrupt the game flow?
Yeah.
What makes sense to the story? You know what I mean?
And what bosses can you revamp so they don't have exploitable weaknesses like they did last time?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because remaster will still have those exploited weaknesses because they're just up in the graphics.
Hmm.
So it's just, I don't know. There's FF7's interesting because it's one of those things where there are people that will fight other people in terms of like, no, this is what it should be. When in actuality, it's like you don't even understand what you're requesting.
Mm-hmm. It's hard, right?
It's really
Like I'm a super fan of Devil May Cry to a degree, but even I can understand certain things. Like Devil May Cry 4, I like how Devil May Cry 4 plays, but they did the old switcheroo again, you know? We advertised it like it was going to be Dante, and then we spent half the game playing as Nero. The only difference is, it was just Dante with all the other moves you probably never gave him from previous games. You know what I mean?
yeah, but that's great. But they also did the correct thing and they fleshed him out. Nero's a fleshed out character. He's not just
He's a fleshed
dude.
out character. Yes.
Yeah.
And that's and here's the thing. You got to realize what that's saying about a character who's fleshed out in a Devil May Cry game.
Yeah.
And it's not Virgil and Dante.
Nope. Means you messed up pretty badly. It's just, yeah. So, like, for me, if they do want to do more remakes, if Square wanted to remake their entire Final Fantasy catalog, I'd let them. I'd honestly let them. Remake, not remaster. There's definitely some things they'd probably look at in their notes and be like, oh, we could add this in now, or we can add this in now, because they have the tech to do it.
I would like a remake of Chrono Cross, but I would like a remaster of Legend of Dragoon.
Well, they do have a remaster of Legend of Dragoon. It came out.
I have it.
Yeah.
But I just, want it to look better.
Oh, no, fair enough.
You know what I mean? like it's not bad. I get it. It's a PS1 game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
it's still something better than that.
Mm-hmm. And when I say better, I mean like Hades graphics.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? So nothing like crazy.
Just something palpable.
Mm-hmm. Of course
Carl,
I have the fake council.
What you hunting, my friend?
Nothing right now. I was watching something. The hunt will resume shortly.
What are you watching?
The originals.
The original, eh?
One original with an S.
Mm.
I guess
Oh,
I'll save this tile set for the next time we play together.
oh, what'd you get? The fuck did you get, Magic Man?
Right? I got the fake council.
The Fey Council.
Mm-hmm. They give you a side mission that rewards you with, I believe, a ring and a dagger that goes in your inventory. But when you take said dagger to Nemue, she turns it into a usable navy weapon.
Did you say usable navy weapon?
Like a melee weapon, yeah.
Oh, I think it's a navy weapon. Like, I am hearing shit wrong.
No, a usable melee weapon. And then, that weapon is what you have to use to get the finishing blow on the Red Prince in order to get his crown.
So what you're saying is once we hit the prince, just beat on him.
Beat the shit out of him until he has a scratch of life left, and then we all go in there and stab him to death.
Fucking morbid.
Skin him. No, what's morbid is how I played Dark Souls games for the first time. I'm like, I'm sorry, but whoever's got the nicest armor, I'm gonna kill you and fucking wear it before the blood runs cold from draining inside of it. like sink, 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 sink. Ah, yes. All right. Before the old blood runs cold.
Kill him dead.
Jeez, you guys are going heavy on yours. Mine's just find the Dragon Ball.
Find the Dragon Balls and then kill them.
Goro.
That Sojo is hitting.
Spitting. Mad spitting.
I gotta get some of that. I want some for tomorrow night. Where do you get it from, Crowler? Beer store or LCBO?
LCBO. I don't know if they have it at the beer store.
What are you getting?
Hurry up and find that Dragon Ball.
Sojo.
There's nothing up
Oh.
ahead. Better head back. I think I can handle this.
He keeps going on about it, and he's not really a guy that drinks alcohol, so it's like for him to be
Should
talking
be
about
right
it. in this
around
case.
here.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
This is awful. The village is in ruins.
I'm just beating the shit out of
Got
things.
to find that Dragon
Beat him.
Ball.
Beat him up. Fuck him up. Alright, hunt for the Dragon Bill. A Dragon Bibble.
Eat it. Eat it. Excuse me.
Mineral deposits. Ooh. Ooh, kill him.
Wow, this energy.
I saw a bit of the Black Dynamite anime.
Such a creature.
It's up to, I mean, like, I'm not gonna say like, Snow Boondocks. Nothing's gonna be like Boondocks. Boondocks is its own fucking monster.
Mm-hmm.
But my god, that's that one scene when, ooh, kill him, and throws him in the fucking fountain. I've lost my shit. Ah, Dragon Bibble.
Yay, I found it! But what was it doing in a place like that? Maybe the villagers were in a rush to hide it.
Gohan, you're such a child.
Johan.
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 Can you imagine?
Johan? Yeah? Want to go train with your father, yeah?
Fucking stupid shit. Best shit ever. Oh, whoa, that was early.
Uh-oh.
That was early.
That was way early. Hold on. Let's see if he's still online. He might just have signed out of the party chat.
Had to watch his shit.
I don't think he was streaming because he was just watching something, right? So.
Yeah.
It got
No,
me.
he is offline.
Oh, he is offline. Fuck.
Oh, damn, they came
120.
in. They came in early.
He's not in the
They're like, this
recuperation tank.
motherfucker wants to keep calling us about how our shit keeps cutting off. I'm like, cut this motherfucking shit around 120 today.
Aha! The Dragon Balls. Looks like 5 of them are here. I can't leave this place without all 5 of them.
Oh, I remember this scene from the anime. It's so funny.
Side
He
either.
runs in and just grabs him and just whips him into the sky. I was like, yo, Vegeta, you're so hard body.
That's also the other thing he did.
And he
Just
fights.
chuck.
Yep.
There we go. Now it's my turn.
Just like, yo.
Most powerful motherfucker on the planet, right? And he's just like, I got robbed. How did I get robbed?
Right? And Vegeta's so. The thing I love about. The one thing about this arc that I love the most is that Vegeta doesn't get a lot of credit for when he does do things right. But when he was running around on Namek, and even though he was weaker than a lot of people there,
He was a
just
fucking
the
thug.
ability, just the ability to sense people's power levels is what gave him the only edge he had, and he used it to win almost every fight he got into.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was so fucking amazing the way he took people out on Namek. It was so good watching him work.
It pains me to say, but it appears Saiyans are
Because all he
capable
said
of
to
more
them
than
was
I
like, "Oh,
initially
I'm stronger
thought.
than you think,"
They
and they're like,
seem
"No,
to
you're
grow
not." He's
stronger
like,
with
"Bet."
each battle they manage to
Yep.
survive.
Started powering up, they'd be like, "Wait a minute, your power," and then
Can't
right then
hope
and
to
there, it
reach
was
my
like, "Buddy, you're
superior
probably
level,
still
of
like
course.
10,000 power levels
Still,
above
it
this
might
guy,"
prove
but
prudent to
because he's
finally rid
shitting
myself
bricks
of them once
passing
and
what
for
you
all.
thought he was, you're just, you know what I
It
mean?
would be
You were just
quite
completely
bothersome if
mind
I had
fucked.
to deal with
Well,
a Super
then
Saiyan.
becomes a situation of, think about it this way. They're
It
not scared
seems
of
it
his
may be
power
time to
level.
call
That
the
means his
Demon
skill
Lords.
set is a terrifying advantage. Because
Yep,
even if he's weaker than him, he is skillful enough to take them the fuck out.
yep, 100%. That's why when he fought Zarbon, even though Zarbon won the fight, Vegeta put that work on him.
Here they
He
are.
pushed him into
Yes,
transforming.
yes,
Yeah,
I'm
and the
untouchable.
best part about it is that it was like when Vegeta,
This
I
is what
think,
you
I
get,
think,
Frieza.
if my memory
Your
serves me
Dragon
correct,
Balls are
which obviously
finally
that's not for long
mine.
ago, yeah. But like if Vegeta,
Now that I
if my
have
memory serves me
these and the
correct,
one that I hid
when
underwater,
Vegeta
that leaves
taunts
just
him
one to
into
collect. Then I'll
transforming,
have all 7.
I think Vegeta said, "I thought it was just a rumor, but I was able to like kind of like
This
bluff
huge
you
Hmm.
into
power.
like I pushed
Is
you
that
into actually
Zarbon?
doing it." So it's like, and then once Vegeta fought that
Great!
form of
I had
him,
no
it was
idea
like,
I had
okay,
this kind of
yeah, he's gonna
power.
hand me my ass, but if I
Bet I
survive,
can make it back to
I'm gonna
Gohan in
come
no time
back.
at all.
And I'm gonna be stronger than the form that is
Yeah,
your
I
maximum.
bet
You know what I
Gohan's gonna
mean?
get way
Yeah.
stronger than me when he meets Guru.
It was really, really, really something
The
nice
little
to
runt from
watch.
Earth. Why is he on Namek?
The little runt from Earth.
And he's holding the very last Dragon Ball as well.
So it's beaming after him. Get the back here.
Yep. Beat the
Seems
shit
fortune
out
is
of him.
smiling quite favorably on yours truly today. Damn that Vegeta. Where did he go? If I don't find him soon, Lord Frieza will have my head.
Hello, Rafix.
Wait a
How you
minute.
doing?
Oh,
Thanks for
I
stopping by on the
finally
stream.
found you, Vegeta. A huge power level is on its way here. I guess Zarbon found me. Good. Once I get that Dragon Ball off the pint-sized Earthling, I'll finish him off once and for all. Zarbon's probably quite full of himself after the last encounter.
Oh, that's right. I didn't equip skill sets. I'm an idiot. Second energy blast, Gallic gun. Crawler done for the night.
I just sent him a message asking if it was the internet.
They're asking at the internet. Do they know?
Means his guard
Do
should
they
be
know?
Right?
down. One thing at a time, though. First, I have to get my hands on that
You know
Dragon
what's
Ball.
terrifying? Is it says I've completed 0% on the fucking game for progress. I'm like, oh god. I forgot how big of a game this thing is.
Oh my god.
What?
It says 0%
Yeah.
for main story progress?
Yeah. I'm like, I forgot how big this game is. Let's see. Is there anything worth...
I was
Nothing
playing
there.
earlier today and I managed to draw that tile set from Element that had the ring and the amulet that I picked up playing with you guys.
Yeah.
So now I literally can just play my main character with you guys from now on.
Cool.
Yeah. Double check of the rings and stuff like that real quick. And it seems like all the rings are the same. It looks like it's literally just that ring and just that amulet.
Out of my face!
And now that I have it. And the funny thing is, I was able to get it today right before my shit shut off.
Oh, it shut off again?
Yeah. It did it twice today. So it looks like it's Remnant that's causing it, because I played a bunch of shit afterwards for extended periods of time. Nothing.
But you're playing the physical copy, nothing's happened so far, right?
So far, we're coming up around that time where it would be like a time limit.
That's crazy.
Right?
Yeah, that guy just ate shit. I don't get what's going on with Color's thing. I just said to him, like, you gotta check it out. He was like, I don't see the party chat, I don't see the invite. He just send me an invitation. I'm gonna join up with him. Yeah, I'll do the same.
Alright.
Bro, what is
Right?
I ain't never moving down there. You thoroughly convinced me never to move down there, both of you combined. Thank you. Thank you.
Come again?
Why are you crisper than anything right now? What is happening?
He's using a microphone as a controller.
Oh.
Yeah, because the thing fell asleep, I guess. Mind you, I find it funny that even the party that I made, I wasn't able to see. I had to make a new one.
That's crazy. But no, as I was saying, I ain't never moving over there. Come to the West Coast. Our internet does not fucking suck.
Apparently.
The company you guys are bumming off of, the infrastructure's over here.
Zarbon is as good as dead.
Zarbon!
Why is this using retrograde retro?
This motherfucker's gonna blame it on retrograde shit.
Safe for you. Is that a Dragon Ball?
Crazy.
Those things are huge here.
Yeah, I got it from Guru. He's a remarkable person. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I saw that. I said hi back. They didn't want to say hi. I don't know what you want me to do.
He left to go look for the other Dragon Ball.
Heart.
The radar showed one in the village Vegeta attacked before.
What? Really? What the? This power? No way! Vegeta!
You're a long way from home, Earthling.
Oh no. I was so focused on my increase in power that I didn't notice him. He's not wearing a scouter. And that means he must have learned how to sense power levels without one.
Man, good shit for Krillin for knowing what the fuck. Like, his intuition shit was crazy, bro.
It would appear that you and I are after the same thing. Fortunately for you, I have some business to take care of before I take it. But I'd think twice before doing something stupid like running away if I were you.
Huh?
There you are. Well. You've got some nerve, Vegeta. Thanks to your foolish actions, Lord Frieza has lost faith in me. If you don't give me the location of the Dragon Balls this instant, I'll just have to beat it out of you.
I want to see a story about one of Frieza's race that's not evil.
You never
And he's just like, hey man, I'm here to set the rights. And everyone's just like, shut up, we don't like you. And the whole anime is like him just like trying to save people, but when he does, no one cares. And then he ends up becoming less like his people, man.
Oh my god, he is transforming this fight. Let's go, homie.
prepare yourself. I sincerely hope you're ready for your trip to hell. Don't make me laugh. Don't be absurd. I have far more power than a savage like you. You have no hope of beating me. You're forgetting you're up against the Saiyans. Don't underestimate me.
Damn, every shot does like 10k. That's brutal. This is not good. Oh no. That hurt.
I was driving this guy.
I swear Vegeta does the right thing in next time we fight.
He does.
Something similar. He didn't fight on his legs dangling out like a carrot.
Oh. This man is making me eat shit right now.
And that was accurate to the show.
I refuse these inaccuracies.
They straight up mollywopped him the first time we met.
This is the second time we met, bro.
Oh, guy.
Let's go.
Wow, yeah.
Really? They give me a chop kick?
Eat shit, Zarbon!
I remember he blocked your attack in 3 different colors.
I remember this guy. I remember watching Zarbon when I was younger and just being like, "You're so kind of cool, but there's something about your outfit that's weird, bro." Right?
Thigh highs.
It's the thigh highs with the fucking onesie panty, bro. It's just like, what are you wearing, Zarbon?
Everything you hate about superheroes.
Everything I hate about superheroes, like the thigh high leotards with the fucking onesie panty. It's just like, get out of my face.
Out of his house wearing just a brief, guy. Like, you can't even use the fact that you're alien as an excuse, guy. Like, nah.
One thing I would like to see them do with Dragon Ball, like I think that's like a really missed opportunity, and I get it. It's not a deep ass show about stories, right? But it's like I would like to see other races of characters that they've introduced like come back. You know what I mean? Like Dodoria or like Zarbon, Kui, like people like that.
I mean, fair enough, because like you kind of picture the situation, and it's like Frieza only kept like one of every rare race almost, you know what I mean? Minus a couple of Saiyans here and there.
Right? Or like, wouldn't it be dope if like, imagine if like they just started like, yo, you know what would have been great for a new Dragon Ball series? If they had like a whole thing where it was just like, yo, Raditz had a kid.
Nah.
Ouch.
Nah. He'd just be called Apricot.
Krillin and Bulma are okay. Better hurry.
Hold on, what is going on with Kratos right now?
What do you mean?
This article is like Christopher Judge seemingly won't voice young Kratos out of this.
Oh, I can sum that up real quick. I sum that up real quick. He's not going to disrespect the original voice actor. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But why are they asking like they're doing a flashback or something?
No.
There's talks about the remakes being made, so basically because Christopher Judge is a voice actor, they would be doing that. But it's like, technically, it's like, here's the thing. If you guys are going to be doing a remaster, if it's a remaster, you don't need another voice actor.
Or even in a remake, Christopher Judge is saying he's not doing it.
It's like, and even in the remake, he's saying no. Like, young Kratos is TC Carson, I'm old Kratos.
Yeah.
You cut us flat.
Yeah.
Like, being Kratos changed Christopher Judge's viewpoint on everything.
100%.
The fuck is this thing? Oh, it's a scouter. Giant fish, what? But yeah, no, that's all like article means, man. It's basically, cause like I said, I got spoiled for Valhalla. I know what it's referencing.
Probably shouldn't fly too far.
Oh,
I've only seen a couple of bosses, but I know nothing else, and I'm like, yeah, gonna make sure I keep it that way. In fact, depending on if this thing shuts off, that might be what I go to afterwards.
Hurry up and hide. afraid?
I love how I was supposed to go to this island.
Where did this power come from all of a sudden? It's gone. What's going on here? Who's there? If you don't show yourself right now, I'll reduce this place to ashes!
Wait! It's only me!
Well, if it isn't Kakarot's little brat.
You
That's a
are
Dragon
my
Ball!
son,
Wait,
and
where
the
did you
one
get
true
that?
king.
It was a gift. From that follically challenged friend of yours.
Follically challenge.
Ruin? You killed him, didn't you?
No, he's alive. But I'd be more than willing to fix that if you'd like.
Huh?
And I think I'll let you live. Luckily for you, I'm feeling generous now that I've got all the Dragon Balls.
Sarabi and I didn't see you at Simba's dedication today. Simba?
All of
That
them.
was today? Oh, I feel simply awful.
Curious, what's that you've got in your
Man,
hand?
you just fucking busting out Lion King lines right now?
Every once in a while.
That's fucking wild.
With such primitive technology, I'm surprised you Earthlings managed to make it to a remote planet like this.
Simba,
If
say
you're here, then that must mean
I should
Kakarot's
practice my
here
currency.
too.
It's one of my favorite lines when he says that to him. When he says that to him, I was like, yo, Scar, you really don't have no manners. Eh? You need a
When you
box.
get back to Earth,
You really need
tell
a thump in your
Kakarot
lip, yo,
something
ball.
for me.
Oh, it's a future prince. And I said, oh,
When
practice
you
my
see,
currency.
yo,
Going to
Fuck
turn
when
you.
him
you
and his
said that,
precious planet
I was
into
like, you're
literally
bitter as
became-
fuck, bro.
he literally became the poster child for the jealous uncle.
Yeah.
That was close.
Scar was
So
odd
they can
situation.
hear you. I killed Mufasa.
Krillin!
Gohan!
Krillin!
Yeah, that
Look!
line. I killed Mufasa, we got him. What? Was wearing a wire all along, Scar. What?
Mm-hmm.
Great job, Gohan!
So they can
We better get out of
hear
here.
you.
And quickly. Vegeta now knows where to find us.
Yeah, I
Took the
know.
I don't know, man.
I ran into him not too
At the
long
same
ago.
time, fucking
What?
goddamn fucking Kingdom Hearts and Lion King
I
level.
was able to hide
Weirdest
this
shit
ball
ever.
well enough
Weirdest
that
shit
he
ever.
didn't find it.
Oh,
Which one?
man. You're one
The
lucky
Lion King
kid,
level
you
of
know
Kingdom
that?
Hearts 2.
That's enough. Let's get out of here.
I gotta still finish that shit, man.
Bro, you and
Oh,
me both, man.
like, no, I still need to fight Sephiroth and shit, because Carl was like, I need to see that fight. And I'm like, I know. Just
Buddy,
fuck.
that fight?
But how?
I think the furthest I ever got in a Kingdom Hearts game, I was playing number 1 for a little bit. And I swear to God, I think I was still on the beach in the very beginning, and I was just like, yeah, I can't. And then I went to number 2, I started playing that one, and it was okay. And then I was like, no, I can't do this one anymore. I just jumped to 3. And 3 I played for a little bit. I think I even got up to like Hercules' level and stuff like that, and I was helping you take out Hades and shit like that. It was pretty cool. But
it's only a
so many
matter
other
of time
games to
before
play.
they come after the 6 Dragon Balls I have at my
Yeah,
disposal.
I don't know. I'm not saying I don't enjoy Kingdom Hearts. It's just
Ever having crossed me.
I gotta grind out the levels, grind out the materials. Getting the ultimate weapon in the first one is a fucking tedious task. Plus, it's the international version, not the North American version, so it's harder
Krillin and
to get the
others were
ultimate
able to
weapon in that
secure one of
version.
the Dragon Balls from Guru, but it was quickly stolen by Vegeta.
So it's just,
But thanks to Gohan's quick
and then
thinking,
fighting
he
the
was able
fucking
to
secret
prevent
bosses.
from getting his hands on all 7 of them. In
Sorry.
order to avoid Vegeta's wrath, the trio
You
had to find a
fucking
new place
assaulted?
to hide.
What happened?
Krillin then
That's
made his
exactly
way
it.
back to Guru
An apparition
with
came out of
Gohan in tow.
nowhere. I'm dead.
Huh.
He tried to touch you.
Freeze's ace up his sleeve.
Holy shit.
Ginyu Force.
No way!
I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Not
Yeah,
like
we,
there's like the regular apparitions, like in the regular main campaign. There's like in the game or whatever. I think there's about 25 of them. You get a trophy for killing all of them. But then when you're just going through the levels, sometimes apparitions will just spawn. It's something they added to the game, and that's how you get your corrupted shards to get the corrupted
Gotta make
weapons.
sure that Vegeta and the others don't find us.
But I haven't seen one in so long. I was kind of just like, wait, what?
that's kind of wild.
Jeez. was pretty crazy. I was not expecting that.
Alright. Oh, hey, a side quest. Oh my god, there's so many side quests.
Like how many Namek tend to be left alive. Like when Frieza and Goku were done fighting on that planet, there were just rocks and water floating.
To be fair, Goku did wish for them to all be teleported away.
He did. But when I say to you, man, there was nothing left of Namek. There's parts of that fight where these guys are hitting land, and I'm like, stop it, guys. There's no land around them. There's none. They destroyed continents.
Yeah. Yeah, no. The best part about the Namek fight is just like, it just...
That was the longest 5 minutes of my life.
Right?
Yeah.
That 5 minutes lasted like a year and change.
But here's the thing someone brought up, and it made sense. It's like, yes, I get it. Everyone agrees it's the longest 5 minutes you've ever seen. But keep in mind, they're fighting at such high speed velocities.
Yeah.
Right? That 5 minutes can feel like an eternity for them. And then one guy's like, yeah, what about what felt like the 2-hour stare down? It's like there was no fighting there. It's like you're saying they're staring each other down in hyperspeed?
Yes. Now that we've established that.
We shall no longer speak of it again.
We will no longer speak of it. Right.
Except Destiny Draw. The parts where they weren't fighting and they were just standing there talking.
Yeah.
Neither of them were the Flash. They were not talking at high speed.
I need iron ore and fish. Do I have the fish? Because then I don't care about it.
That's horrible. That's another really cool moment in DC with Superman and the Flash playing chess.
Yeah, that's true. The DC did. Okay.
What the hell was that?
Hey!
I've never seen the enemy do that attack before.
Man, well, do I have news for you, Wizzo?
Right?
They can do those attacks. It's like when El Gigante does that straight punch. That caught everyone off guard. Okay, I got the iron ore. Let's go fish on. Use bait. And then fish. Holy crap.
I'll do what I can.
I just love how when Vegeta fishes, he has a fucking fishing rod.
I'm gonna find someone that loves doing fishing in video games. And tell them to level me up in Final Fantasy 15. So
Dude, it's not that bad.
I did my best.
Ryu? Let me tell you something, okay?
All right, I actually caught a fish.
There's a part in Final Fantasy 16 we were playing, and you get to one of those moments where they're like, yo, you gotta limp and walk slow so you can take in how emotional this moment is. When I tell you the amount of fucks I don't think are possible to not give that I had, because I was like, guys, you already got me. I'm there. The story's amazing. Like, you got me. You know what I mean?
Nah, man, take your limp away.
No. No!
Limp away.
Terrifying hearing the music for the leads. Where are you walking around?
I did my best.
Show yourself. Look at you, hitch on the wall. Get away from me, you piece of shit.
All right, I actually caught a fish.
God, you're so hot up on sugar, kid. When I tell you it was a fight to get her to put on PJs to go to bed, it was like you and Odin. Okay?
I'll do what I can.
Alright, she sees her microphone. Look, I'll say this much: the fishing in Sea of Stars, when you get around to it, it's a lot easier.
Maybe I'll give some of the fishing a try.
I did my best.
Alright, we've had enough. Let's go back to Broma. Yeah, my kid needs to go to the bathroom too.
What?
Let's see how Maximilian's Grand Blue. Oh, this motherfucker's not playing Monster Hunter. He's playing World? Say
He's
what?
playing Monster Hunter World?
What? I don't know why. So many people are going back.
Telling me earlier, right?
Yep.
So many.
And the joke is, this is how you know it's serious with you. He's not playing on the system like he did last time, where he has all this stuff saved. I'm sure he's playing a brand new file on PC, so he's starting from scratch.
Yeah, he's getting ready for the PC release of the new Monster Hunter. People are playing World because they do think it's going to be the same type of battle system.
Everybody
knows they're dumb. What people don't realize is that listen, Monster Hunter Wilds, it is definitely going to play like World, but it is going to play closer to Rise. The gameplay and how you engage in monsters and stuff like that is going to be a lot more similar to Rise.
Everything turned out okay.
I think the one thing that really bugs me the most with a lot of people is they don't realize.
They don't realize.
Sorry, I was just saying goodnight to the little one. They're gonna teach you how to fight the monsters anyways. Like that's why I'm not too worried. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna learn how to fight these monsters anyways. I don't care. I don't really care.
It's like if you just want to play Monster Hunter, that's different, right? But it's not. You're not gonna pick up Monster Hunter Wilds and be like, well, now that I just freshly walked, they're gonna be like, so guys, you know all that stuff you learned before and all your muscle memory? Say goodbye to it.
Not even that. They're just gonna be like, hey, so just so that you're aware, we're gonna have you start from scratch. They're gonna be weak as shit. You're not gonna have what Monster World gives you, which is those armor boosts. You can say goodbye to that shit.
Yep.
And yeah. Go ahead and have, because never in the history of Monster, actually, you know what, never mind, scratch that, I might get proven wrong. To my knowledge, though, not many people find it fun playing Monster Hunter with the base weapon and just going in, to my knowledge.
A lot of people who are new to it, I can say this, at the beginning of my journey with World, I definitely was a little bit more intrigued than a newcomer would be, only because when the demo was out, I obsessed over the demo. Like, I played all 14 weapons in the demo. I never played all 14 weapons in the game, but I tried all 14 of them in the demo. Like, I was, you know what I mean? Like, I was super on that game. But that's rare, you know what I mean?
Like, I'm gonna play a weapon and someone's gonna be like, oh man, that's like the meta weapon of the game. I'm like, oh wow, look at that. The game weapon I find fun is the meta weapon of the game. Didn't know that, because that always happened to me when I played Monster Hunter. You're playing the longsword. That's like the meta weapon of the game. Oh, okay. I just like the longsword. Oh, you're playing the switch axe. Man, that's like the meta weapon of the game. Oh. I just thought the switch axe was kind of cool because it was a different gameplay. Like, it just always happened to me. I'm like, wow. Like, people are telling me that I just follow meta builds. And I'm like, you know, maybe I do. Maybe I subconsciously follow meta builds. But at the end of the day, I'm comfortable playing with this weapon.
Yep.
Like,
and Monster Hunter is a game where, sorry to cut you, like, when I was playing Monster Hunter, you know what, Ryu? My bad. Finish what you're saying.
No, that was kind of close to the end there. I was like, I subconsciously follow meta builds because guess what? That's getting me from point A to point B.
Yeah. With Monster Hunter World, when I first started playing it, my first one was World, and I started playing with the Charge Blade. And in retrospect, I probably should have gone with something different because I ended up going with Sword and Shield, and I fucking love it. Because it's just more versatile. Like it's a block, I can cut off tails, I can knock out monsters, I can break parts. You know what I mean? I can do everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like for the first part, when I was playing that game, I got to a
Hey,
part.
Geekette, how you doing?
Nice. I got to a point where I was like really struggling. And I remember I said to myself, I'm like, you know what? Like, let's just try some different weapons or whatever the case may be. Eventually, I saw a build by Eric's on YouTube that was like almost like a vampire build, kind of like every time you hit them, you get life back. And I was like, okay, let me try out this whatever. So I made it, and then I found success, and it was with the sword and shield. You know what I mean? And everything was working out. And at the time, a lot of people would say that that's the weaker weapon. It's so basic, this, that, and the third. But again, just like you said, Ryu, it was the weapon that made me feel comfortable. Like there was no monster in the game I didn't feel like I couldn't beat with that weapon, you know?
Mm-hmm. Doing okay? How's it going? It's going good. We were just talking about Monster Hunter and some builds and how some people are going to complain about the meta builds and how some streamers we're watching are playing Monster Hunter World because about like popularity and stuff. And yeah, like that's the thing is when I learned how to use the switch axe appropriately, and I mean appropriately as in like, okay, I knew the combos, I know how to climb on them and hit them with that charge hit, I knew how to switch into the correct weapon and stuff. I knew the flash to tail, I power up to sword mode, switch to sword mode, and just start hacking away till that tail came off. Like when I learned all that stuff, I was comfortable. So it made sense for me to start working on other stuff. And then when I got really comfortable with it, I'm like, okay, let me try and get a long range weapon under my belt. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just so I'm comfortable with it. I ended up with the bow.
Yep. Same here.
I tried the crossbow, I tried the gun, didn't like the guns. They felt too slow and sluggish for me.
They
Yep.
all conform as one.
And the funny thing is, too, with the bow, I was playing air, and when we were going, Crawler was looking for a particular decoration or whatever, and I happened to get it before him, so I had the complete build for a bow. Up until that point, I had never tried it because I tend to prefer melee weapons, you know what I mean? So when I tried it, I was like, okay, cool, I got the bow, and then that became my fifth weapon that I used, right?
Yeah. And that's the thing, is like, yeah, my main two would be probably switch axe again, and then the bow. I do want to use dual blades, because I like dual blades, right? Because remember when we talked about, like, you know, top weapons that I would pick in a game? Gauntlets, great swords, dual wielding's another one. I would dual wield the shit.
Okay.
Right? Kirito the fuck up. Just go for it. But, like, I liked the switch axe because it just felt comfortable in terms of its range, its attacks, all of it. All of it. Just liked it. And the bow was worth it because it was more fun to play the bow when people were starting out that I knew, like starting out Monster Hunter. Because then it was just felt like a new challenge than me going in there with my switch axe and just decimating the people.
Well, you know what else is good with the projectile weapons? Is that they're good to help people who are new with the game because you're out of their face.
Yeah.
So they still get to see the monster, they get to see attacks, they can see stuff, they can see what they're doing and everything like that. What I liked about the Sword and Shield is not just the versatility of it, and not being able to just do everything. Like, what I liked is the fact that, like, I can also heal without putting my weapon away. You know what I mean? I can also play support. Like you really and truly can do everything. And they still gave you that little combo, the perfect rush combo, where if you nail that, you're getting damage. You know what I mean? It was, I want to play Monster Hunter World right now.
No.
But so you see, like how you were saying, like to have the defender weapons or whatnot. What's good about that is exactly like what Max is doing right now. You just want to get to the good shit, right? And you know what that is. So you're just like, hold on, let me get my defender weapons, go out there, smack some shit around. But even now, if I turn on Monster Hunter, I'm definitely not good. I'm killing monsters because of my gear.
Yeah. No, 100%.
You know what I mean? 100% my gear is carrying me right now.
Because this game is designed where if you're going to fight these guys with low gear, you're not going to make it. You're not gonna make it. You're gonna run out of too many resources. You're gonna, like, the
And
difference.
if you don't run out of resources, you'll run out of time.
Argument can
Yeah.
be made.
Let's see.
Like, if you hear someone saying, "Oh, I'm gonna fight Kushla with a fucking basic sword and shield," leave. Just leave.
Like a level 1 sword and shield, it's like, yeah, leave.
Yeah.
Because at that point, it's not about skill. It's that you literally won't do enough damage in the allotted amount of time.
Because the game really is more designed on your gear level than your skill level. Even if you're shitty at the fight, you could still take out a Zenoga, a Kushladora, a fucking, Tail Strike. You can still take them out. No problem if you don't have a lot of skill. Your gear's up to snuff, you'll be able to do it. It'll be rough. You might cart a few times. You might have to redo the quest a few times. But you will do it.
Yep.
Trying to do it with a level 1 item, you ain't gonna do it. So, I don't know. I'll play Rise because I got Rise, but I know it's not going to be the same. Like, I'm going to go through a tutorial mission on Wilds regardless. So,
you know what? The biggest pain in the ass for me right now with Rise is every time I turn it on, I'll go hunt and kill stuff, but it's the get the missions for this recipe for this dango, go get this for this person for the weapon for your power move, and then for your like, it's just so much of that stuff that when I had it on the Switch, and now that I'm at a point where I am on the Switch, I swear to God, if I was able to stream from my Switch, I would have just bought Sunbreak and just started playing over again.
Yeah, but now you're gonna play with Crawler and an idiot from the West Coast, so it's gonna be more fun.
Right?
I'm gonna tame the shit out of everything I see and use it to fight everything that I see, and you're just gonna be like, bro, we do not need the Kieran to fight the Rajang. They feed off each other. Why are you No. He can win. I believe him. He's my Pikachu against the Onyx. He can do this.
Yep.
And then he'll get decimated, like, oh, maybe he couldn't do it. Honestly, if they brought off the Monster Hunter Stories games onto the main consoles, like PS5 and stuff, I'd be more inclined to play it. Playing it on my Switch is just nauseating at some points. I don't know, it's like I have a Nintendo console. I can play things on my Switch. Just don't. I don't know why. Oh, sorry for yawn, but yeah, no, I just don't.
I just did the majority of what's it called? I did the majority of Monster Hunter Rise when it was on my Switch. I bought a different controller, not the Pro controller. What's it called for the Switch?
The Joy-Con?
The regular, not the Joy-Con, the more traditional controller.
I only played Monster Hunter once on my Xbox. No, that's fair. I mean, that's the other thing too, is I wish I had crossplay.
Oh, the next Monster Hunter needs to have crossplay built in from the get-go.
It really segments a lot of people to have fun. And that's the thing that bugs me the most, because I think there's a lot of Monster Hunter clones that have crossplay. But because people just love Monster Hunter, okay, so here's a little industry factoid, guys. If you like how a video game company does things, and you don't force them to change their ways, they're never going to change their ways.
Nope.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed.
Fucking ramping off those lists. They're just gonna keep doing it. Like, you need to really put in a position where it's like, where the fuck is this alien thing? Look for the Mary Stone. Okay. But yeah, they really need to. You would sell more copies if it had crossplay versus selling them to individual.
Absolutely.
Because if people can't just buy a new console or something, or then you get or you get the group of people that be like, I'll just wait till it comes out on PC.
Yeah.
And the PC people are gonna mod it, and it's gonna be this whole dumb thing. And I am trying to find this item. I have no idea where this item is. Right there. I was just so new and didn't have a clue what was going on or what to do. Yeah, that's majority of Monster Hunter. I don't blame you there. In all honesty, you're gonna feel like that for majority of it until you really like. So, the one thing they don't, the one thing they don't explain to you in Monster Hunter when you first start out as like a brand new player is
the bullets.
I'm just gonna let that sandbag for a second. Is like they don't properly explain like advantages and disadvantages of monsters and certain elements and things like that. You really get introduced to elemental stuff like, oh hey, just make sure to have this potion so you know you're not affected by the heat. Okay, what if I fight a fire monster with that? Would you increase my resistance to fire?
Yeah.
And they're like, hello? Hello, game? Are you there? And they're like, just quiet. They're just not going to talk about it. And they never really, like, they never really tell you to like upgrade your stats. I'm about to search up where this fucking stone is. I kind of keep flying around this corner like an idiot, but they don't really. I mean, yes, you can use the bow and not really care, but if that's not your style, right, you're forced to. That's
play
the other thing. Yeah, you got to play the game. Nah, man, you can't. I know you're saying that just as a joke, but you understand 100%. You can't just focus on that and hope everyone will go for it. There it is. Jesus Christ.
Especially when it comes to the elemental aspect you're talking about, I can really
like,
give them connections when they reach it.
The game forces you to have a veteran player that'll walk you through it. And that's the infuriating part.
Unless you played a Monster Hunter before.
Yeah, you need a veteran player. Like, you need a friend who's like, oh yeah, I've played this since the beginning. And it's like, no, it's not right. That's not fair. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna fight this fire monster. Make sure you have water blades. How do I get water blades? Oh, you don't get it till the next area.
Until after the fire monster. It's like, you know what I mean? But it's like, hey guys, but don't worry. Like, okay, when I was playing the demo, and one of the weapons I really started to like was the poison charge blade, right?
Yeah,
and I was
my
like,
God.
okay, sick. I'm like, the poison charge blade. I'm like, this weapon is dope. I'm smashing the Jagras. I'm learning the combos. I'm like, this is awesome. Game comes out. I'm going to be a charge blade. This is what we're going with. And I used the weapon. I rocked the shit out of it for a while. So. But then as the monsters started to get a little bit more complex, I found that the sweet, juicy parts of the charge blade, it's like, yo, your timing has got to be impeccable with that weapon. And when it is, let me tell you something, man. You be landing some amazing shots on people. Like, it was.
Yeah. And that was the thing. So, like, if you ever get Monster Hunter on PlayStation, let us know, man. We'll fucking help you out. I'll help you out.
Geek any day of the week.
You can't just get the
Don't listen to Crawler. Play what you want.
Whatever you do, play what you want.
Hey, you do whatever you like. Damn. Body hit. So, like, and that's the thing. I'll stick with Switch Axe. I'm comfortable with it.
Damn it.
I don't think I'll ever switch out of it. But
I see what you did there, trying to be slick.
It's just, I don't know, it's definitely become my more comfortable weapon. Like, the longsword's cool, don't get me wrong, longsword makes you look anime, da-da-da-da. But you know what else is also anime?
With the bow?
Swinging that big-ass switch axe and just cleaving them in two.
Ryu, that perfect rush with the sword and shield where you're just like, going back and forth, and then you just lunges forward, puts the sword in, bounces off their face with the feet, it's like,
Also, when you cling on to the creature and you just jab the switch axe in there, and it's like, hey, mash, and you're like, I've mashed before. I've mashed plenty of time.
Where's my Devil May Cry thumb?
And then it just kind of blows up in their face and they get knocked down. You're like, Diabolus knocked down.
Jeez, yo, this raccoon is getting fucked up.
Blowing that stuff up in their face. And like when you get those really good timed attacks, like when you get a helm splitter that cuts off the tail, or when you get a fucking switch axe explosion that knocks their face over, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My meat and
They
potato
get
was
stunned.
getting the tail off with the dragon piercer. It just runs through their body and just you see the tail come off. Oh my god, so satisfying.
Yeah.
Move the child to their face, fucking shoot them in the face, turn them around, and fucking throw them into the wall.
Okay, I don't know if you're explaining about last night or the actual monster at this point. It's kind of scaring me.
Yeah, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
About last night.
But yeah, man, Monster Hunter has a unique charm to it for sure, but it's also like the learning curve is insane.
It definitely is.
Once you find something you're comfortable with, I don't think it's that steep because even though you don't understand like you said, the element stuff or whatever, you still know when you hit them, cause enough damage, they're down. And then as you go along, the frustrating part is finding your weapon of choice.
No,
I guess I have it on my PlayStation.
Learning a new monster is the part because it's like when you don't know what they're doing, and that's why me and Ryu are saying with the switch axe and the sword and shield, because the only disadvantage I don't like with projectile weapons is that you just stay away from them. And essentially it's like you to a degree don't have to learn their moveset. You just have to learn the moves that are going to come towards you. And then when they have the what's it called? The hunts from the guild where they force you to use different weapons, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. The one thing that also like we're trying to hint at as well. Oh, by the way, Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Ooh, yes, we can play that. But
you can play Rise too, Geekhead.
I don't know if she has Rise, but yeah.
Does she have a Switch?
No. She has a PlayStation, bruh.
I know, but I'm asking if she has a Switch because you can still play the thing on that.
I mean, yes, she can get a Switch axe in the game. I don't know if that has relevancy to like the game. I don't. I can dodge these questions for days, man. Don't make me.
That's okay. I'll just ask her personally next time she's streaming. Dodge all you want.
Hey, the green orbs are 89.69. Nice. But so the other thing is like, so like I said, I've played bow. We've all played a bow. We understand that concept. The benefit of a bow is, yeah, I'm not saying it's easy street. That's far from it. But what I'm trying to say is like, you kind of have everything preloaded in and determined of what you can use or what you're walking into to keep and use against, monsters and stuff like that, like paralysis ammo, all this stuff. Because not only is it elemental, it's also status effect. If you can't hit the elementals, you gotta go with the status effects, right? So like Anjanath, hey, you don't have a water weapon, it's weak to poison, you got a poison blade? Great, get in here, coach. You're gonna be fine, you're gonna be able to deal with it. Like so on and so forth. Don't quote me on that exact weakness. I'm just using that as an example. But like, that's what I mean. It's like when you have a bow, it's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna bring the coatings with me and we'll be fine. Where when you're a melee fighter, it's like, okay, I gotta craft this blade. I gotta craft this blade. Iceborne, yes, no, it would show that you have Iceborne. If it shows Monster Hunter World Iceborne, then yes, it would be that. Rise, yeah, unfortunately Rise was on sale. It's on sale still, but it's a little bit more expensive. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
Wait till like New Year, it'll probably go down again.
Another Black Friday sale, personally.
I think I can handle this.
She's downloading Monster Hunter World. Even if you don't have Iceborne, Monster Hunter World's still good enough.
Yeah,
like,
still good enough on TV.
It's 39. Oh, that's right, she's American.
You know what? Isn't Monster Hunter World and Iceborne one package now?
Essentially, they're essentially one package. We can get them separately still if we look for it.
Really?
They gotta make money, man. It's all about making money.
I get it, but like after a certain time, it's like, guys, man, just drop the fucking full package and just leave that one in the store. You know what I mean? No one's going into. I want Monster Hunter World, but I don't want the DLC. Do you hear me? If you sell me the DLC with your game, so help me God.
I will play it slowly over the next coming years.
So wait, here's the thing. She's talking about Rise Vanilla. I don't think we mentioned that the DLC. So on Black Friday for Canada, the DLC, the expansion and vanilla main gameplay were on sale for $40.
Like $40, yeah.
I think I can handle this.
So it was kind of worth it for me to pick that up. God damn it!
Oh shit! No.
I can't do anything more low stuff.
I'm getting a good days now.
Why is there some things on Lonesome that you're looking at that we need?
Yeah.
Okay, right now, yeah, there's a deluxe bundle edition for $39.89. God damn you Americans and your fucking sales. So magical. You magical creatures. Yeah, you can pick up Rise in the DLC if you want. I mean, that's the new one we're all gonna hop on. But it's also... Monster Hunter's a 3-man group, isn't it?
And it's
Still.
4.
No, 4.
4. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think Rise is 4 and World is 4.
Shit. I mean, we can help her out with World just to show her the ropes, but I'll be honest, I'll be rusty as shit. Like, I'm looking at it, what's my run
I've
button?
only recently been playing. And by recently been playing, I mean as in like turning the game on, hunting a monster, maybe 2,
So,
and then turning it off.
the deluxe bundle would be cheaper than the standard game then, for Rise. Because if it's a Rise, and I have a gift card, so I guess I'm getting a game. Well, here's the thing, is it Rise and Sunbreaker, or just Rise? That's the question. Because I'm not gonna lie, we can all just party up in like 5 minutes and I will jump on Rise. I can download it, I can... Making some moves. Delete that. Hey man, I will finish these games when I finish these games at an appropriate time that is standard by the Canadian Standard Board of Stream. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. See, this is the thing that freaks me out. It just shows Monster Hunter Rise on my thing. But I'm like, I could have sworn I bought the bundle. So why is it just showing me Rise? You know? Select version. Okay. What does it come with? Why can't I? Oh, God. Just tell me I have Sunbreaker in this stupid thing. Like, if I bought Monster Hunter Rise for $40 and it didn't come with Sunbreaker, I'm gonna like this is the biggest piss off when it comes to video games. I was looking at where it shows you DLC and stuff, show the different bundle and the deluxe stuff. Okay, yeah, so I do have it on. I do have it. I just don't have the Sunbreak Deluxe. I don't know what the Deluxe comes with, so I just have vanilla. Cruise Mythic, yeah. Could be a what?
You can get them if you look up Kuma.
And I think there's a I'm not sure if that
Oh, you mean the Kumon event?
No, Akuma.
Kumon. I triggered some people in chat.
What? It can't be.
Kumon.
Gohan, I'm gonna buy us some time. You hurry on to Guru's place.
To kill everything from now on.
Okay.
I mean, I will stream a good 2 hours of this. But yeah, if you get Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak, I haven't played it yet myself, so I'll be new to it. Wizzo and Crawler have. They're complete veterans to it, but it also depends if you have time to play.
just have to make
That's the
you.
other thing. If you have time to play, we'll play. If not, completely understandable.
Astounding.
Yeah, when you look at it, you should
I
see
heard you
it
can
should
unlock
say
latent power.
Indeed.
Rise, and then
power
under
is something you have in great
underneath it, I think is how it
abundance.
showed it here.
However,
And then it showed
I
whatever else
sense
comes
you
with it
also
after that.
bear some resistance towards
Okay,
it.
so now he's going to play some
A
Lethal
full
Company.
awakening would
Yeah.
Maximilian.
require some effort.
Even though Steve is playing Infants, Vampire Survivors, and Unruly is playing God of War.
Worry not.
Steve is playing Vampire Survivors and who?
And Unruly's playing God of
I
War.
will tap into the
I
power
don't think I
very
follow
deep
Unruly.
within you.
Which one is it?
I almost played with Steve on Destiny 2. You know that?
Nice.
Almost. But the problem is that it was on the day right when I had to go back to work. And it was at like 3:30 in the morning. And I'm like, fuck, I can't. Because I have to go to work in like 3 hours. So I was like, it's...
The only person I think I've ever played with online is Bonsai Pop.
Cool. I haven't played with any famous streamers yet.
He's a YouTuber. And then
Yeah.
he was just streaming Street Fighter.
Mm.
I played a couple of rounds. I played like 5 matches with him. 5 rounds with him. Beat his ass. Well, it was a good fight though. He's a cool dude. I haven't caught his streams as much lately. I don't know if he's not streaming as much.
Yeah, it's hard to say. So, like I said, some people fall off streaming, man.
Frightening force
Yeah.
indeed.
He might be like, yo, I'm a YouTube guy, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I sense you feel its full potential as well. Let us move on. Tell me, when should power be used? Correct? Power must be utilized only when necessary. The final question. Upon gaining power, for what purpose will you fight? Yes, that is why you fight. Think only of this and relax.
Okay.
Now, I shall begin.
It has begun. Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
What the?
Dude.
There's someone in there. That's where you've hidden the ball, isn't it?
No! Wait, Vegeta!
He looks at
Don't!
Sonya and he's just like, yes. I'm like,
Get
yo,
lost.
bro.
There's no way
You're the
I'm letting
greatest.
you inside. Do you want to die that badly?
Such a good villain.
Wait, which one?
A huge power level
Shang
is
Tsung, the
inside.
actor that played him.
That must be
Oh,
Kakarot.
yeah.
So he is here
No, never
after
mind.
all.
I can't believe they brought him back from Mortal Kombat 11.
So good on them, yo. I thought that was so cool.
How did you increase your
When I saw
power
that they
so
made
much?
Shang Tsung look like how he looks from Mortal Kombat 11, I was like, I don't know who made Shang Tsung a daddy, but y'all can just chill, okay?
I have a favor to ask of you, my child.
Daddy Shang Tsung out here, bro. This sweeter man look bug. Wow, I think that's
I
so
might-
cool.
Actually, speaking of gift cards, I got some gift cards. I might buy Street Fighter 6 and start the story mode.
True.
Then again, I can also bank it and wait. There was a game that I saw on the RPG list. I think it was called Varful Soul or
Goku's
something like that.
finally here!
What? You really think so?
Which one is
It
this?
feels like there's more than one.
It was a game that I saw on PlayStation.
That means 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, Soul Vars, yeah.
5. Energy! Damn it, it has to be the Ginyu Force! I can't believe Frieza actually called the Ginyu Force! You! Give me the Dragon Ball right now!
Are you insane?
So it's like
There's no
a,
way we're gonna give it to you!
Just do it! I won't lay a finger on you.
it's like an RPG.
You have my
It
word.
uses, but the thing that caught my eye is that acquired deck building
Don't you get it? Each member of
for
the
battle
Ginyu Force
systems,
is
so I was
just
kind of
as strong
intrigued
as
by
me,
it.
maybe even
So I want to check
stronger.
out more before I buy it
And there are 5
and see what's
of them.
going on.
They'll hunt hunt us down with their advanced
There's
scouters
some
and kill
indie
every single
RPGs that
one
are
of us.
fucking gems, man.
There's only one way to beat them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's to give me the
It's
ball
just
so I can wish
hard
for
to pick
immortality.
which one will most of them look the same.
May be speaking the truth. There are indeed 5 evil power sources on their way.
But if we do this, then we came all the way out here for nothing.
The Dragon Balls grant the user 3 wishes. You can still have your wish granted.
3? I thought we only got 1 wish.
If I don't get my wish, then kiss your asses goodbye.
Hey, there we go.
Fine. Follow us. But you had better keep your promise.
So, you know what's funny is immortality is a kind of a counterproductive wish in Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
that.
well, Frieza didn't get immortality.
Well, when he was what's it called? When he was trapped in hell or whatever, and they had him all those fuzzy furry things dancing around him, singing all happily and stuff.
So they finally arrived.
Like he was there. He was like, when he came back in the movie Golden Frieza, he was like, I would never want immortality because it means I can be subjected to things like that.
Yeah.
And he recognized that. I was like, you're a joker, bro.
The Ginyu Force. Which, ironically, you could have bought all the poses in Destiny too.
I've been expecting.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, you guys are fucking hilarious.
I bought Goku's pose from his Vegeta and Goku fight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know if Dika's buying it right now, or if she's just chilling, because she stopped talking now. I'm kind of worried.
Vegeta has stolen the Dragon Balls. I've gone to great lengths to
Probably
obtain
just
them.
Make
Make him suffer for his crime and then bring him to me alive.
Consider it done.
No, well, like, I mean, I'm always down. I've been meaning to game the DK a little bit more too. It's just hard because, like, our schedules usually don't line up. Sorry, had to put the kid to bed. Just purchased it. All good. Nope, just wanted to make sure. Don't want to rush you on anything. That's 65 gigs. Oh, yeah, that's fair. You should just schedule it. No, for sure, for sure. You can always schedule a Monster Hunter night.
Time to talk. We're taking the Dragon Ball.
That's true. A lot of people have more open schedules than I do. Makes me feel bad sometimes. Then again, if everyone's willing to work with me, I will make the time. That's the difference, though. I think I've proven that point with you two, like, a lot. If you get, like, as long as people are willing to work with me, I'm like, you know, I'll be there. I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Wizzle's like, I'm just gonna, how do I kick off that fucking disconnect?
I don't laugh anymore because then it just encourages him.
Y'all could use a little encouragement.
I mean, I just don't have a job.
Are you a mother?
Yeah, but she's a mother. That's a job.
The most important job of all. The only job that matters.
I mean,
Wizzo. Wizzo. Your kids are older. Fair. Hey man, my mom got on my ass today at my child's birthday party because I didn't say goodbye to people because I was talking to friends.
What? So you couldn't say goodbye to people?
Yeah, well, some people were leaving the party and I was just kind of like talking to some friends, just trying to catch up and stuff. Some of my college friends. Mom's like, go out there and say goodbye to your guests. I was like, I'm a grown ass man. She's like, I don't fucking care. I'm like, okay. Alright, mother. Yes, mother.
Yeah, unless you're like a bird keeper and you just talk about the nest that makes you fly. Yeah, you're good.
My mom's part of the foreign variety. My mom's the foreign variety. Everyone leveled up. Level up. I should have bought some food. But oh well.
Well, hey there, Vegeta.
They just used Nappa's voice
We didn't even
actor.
see them coming.
Oh, got a message on PSN.
Damn it.
Ready to play. Monster Hunter Risu. But yeah, we can definitely set up a Monster Hunter night, guys, if you guys want, like... This is a tough line to say. If you want a break from Remnant 2, we can schedule a Monster Hunter night. Or we can try and schedule a Monster Hunter night while playing Remnant 2.
Yeah, and you're not getting your purple hands on them.
Doesn't matter to me, Ryu. Whichever one is good.
Mm-hmm.
If Geekette is looking to like get into Monster Hunter, I'm down for whenever. You guys just let me know when you want to play.
Yeah, because Monster Hunter in its own right is like a boss rush. To be honest with you, like it's like a boss rush game. So
actually does have the ability to stop
it's good to get a handle of it because then it just makes it more fun with friends than like there is playing on your own, which I've done before. But man, it gets tedious with certain monsters.
Yup.
Oh my god. Anaconda and Orca crossover sounds terrifying.
Hey, not so fast, Captain. You got to have all the fun last time.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't with Raccoon's voice actor. I can't with Raccoon's voice actor, man. I keep forgetting that's what he sounds like.
You take the two kids.
Someone pushing one of the B minuses on the keyboard, like constantly.
You know what's the worst part about Raccoon is, I don't know if he's just an Earthling or not. They don't specify what alien race is. Jace makes sense. He's not a human, he's like something else for sure. But Raccoon just looks like a normal dude.
He literally just looks like he's like a. I really hate to say it, but he's probably like a stupid Kryptonian.
Something like that. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just fucking.
Fucking get off the planet. You're dumb.
This isn't fair. I'm gonna be done with
Everybody in
this
the
in
planet
no
has the same
time.
hairstyle.
Alright, here goes nothing. Release your power!
But he sounds like something's wrong with him, you know? Like he was supposed to come out the wound. He's a little too tight around the head region. Yeah.
I was gonna say something really bad, but I'm just
It's okay. I understand.
I was gonna say he's a poor baby. Oh.
You know what? It's fine. Extremes are people with feelings will be hurt on so many levels for other things, so I'm not too worried about it. You just stood there and took that full hit. Okay.
No.
Solar flare!
You annoying brat!
This is not that hard to play. I know Raccoon's gonna be rough, but
No!
god damn it.
Here I go!
Cool. Man, this is brutal.
Don't do it. You bastard.
Something downloads this year. Boom, knocked him out. Pow. Oh, fair enough. I mean, you can always work on getting it downloaded, and then we can figure out when to play it. And I promise you, it'll be a fun time. Because Crawler's gonna go in there with his pew-pews, Wizzle's gonna go in there and be like, I'm gonna just swing at things. I'm gonna swing my arms like this, and if you get hit, that's your own fault.
Your own fault.
Whoa! You see that? Gudo just
Why
got
you
his
put the
butt
disclaimer
handed
in
to
there?
him. Oh, that's just great. Now that we're down a man, our special fighting pose is going to look ridiculous.
Always a fun time, it is. It is. I know I should probably get back on the Destiny 2 stuff. I really should, but so much streaming has to be done, man.
Yeah, if we can keep this up until Goku gets here, we should be okay.
Like next Friday, I'm gonna do a big chunk of
Guldo was nothing. He's the weakest of the
Digimon
bunch.
for sure, and really get
The
through
real
it.
suffering truly starts now. All right, Vegeta. Now it's our turn to play. You kids can play too if you want. Heck, I'll play with all of you. Whoa, look at you, Vegeta.
Oh jeez, I was not paying attention. I'm taking a little break myself. I'm super caught up for the most part. Yeah, see that's the thing. Like I have the bow, which is kinda nice, but definitely need to get the catalyst in. Oh. I could probably make it through the legend run. Right now they're time gated. Wait, what? For the catalyst? No, sorry, not those catalysts. I'm talking about the bow. Oh, the bow catalysts are time gated. Yeah, that makes sense.
Still shocked at how surprisingly good the bow speed in Night game.
In Destiny 2? Yeah.
The Trinity Ghoul was a really, really dope weapon to feel.
I think they're going to be time gated each per week, DK. I don't think they're going to do what they did with, what's it called, Revision 0. Trinity Ghoul is still really good. The new meta bow is fucking wish ended though.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it was the last time when I was playing. It's still the case, eh?
Yeah.
What about the Anarchy? That's the Powerhouse and the Divinity? People still use those?
And Divinity builds are still there, but Anarchy is kind of on the wayside right now. Grenade launchers got nerfed a bit. Barrier sidearms. Yeah, barrier sidearms are fucking disgusting. But yeah, so I run the Divinity build for some raids. Anarchy, no one really uses as much anymore. And then there's a lot of good guns. Like Thorn got a catalyst.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and apparently it's a fucking powerhouse of a catalyst.
Of course it is.
Look at this motherfucker in his pose.
Alright! That was a good warm-up. Now, let's see what you can really do.
God damn it, Chris. Getting all these gifts.
Simply magnificent, Captain Ginyu. I must admit, I'm impressed you were able to gather all 7 Dragon Balls so quickly.
It really sucks that this guy passed away, the voice actor for Frieza. English voice
Oh,
actor,
he
sorry.
did?
The English
Oh.
voice actor, yes.
Not that that's less sad, but just, you know what I mean? Still.
Let's begin, shall we?
That's
Dragon
shitty.
Balls! I command you to
That's
grant
really,
me
really, really
immortality and eternal youth!
Sir? Are you immortal now?
No. I
Would you like
suspect
it to perform the dance of special passwords?
there must be some
The
sort of
fuck are you
incantation
talking?
to
What?
activate them.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, it clicked in my head who you were talking about. I was like, that was just out of nowhere.
Down more of those worms.
Doubt use whatever I want, Mr. Just use a bow and everything.
I'm picking up 3 Namekian power signatures. It appears a few of them survived.
Lord Frieza, if you would like, I can force the phrase out of them.
No, I think I'll ask them myself. You'll do well to remember that I have experience dealing with these primitive creatures. Captain Ginyu, you stay here and keep watch over the Dragon Balls.
Captain
Understood,
Ginyu,
Lord Frieza.
watch over
I
the
won't
Dragon
disappoint you.
Balls.
You guys are nothing but a bunch of pushovers. Well, might as well put the 3 of you out of your misery. Huh?
Bring on the Goku! But yes, the amount of people pissed.
Where'd that spaceship come from?
Yeah, for the Thorn Catalyst, it's pretty crazy how people were pissed off for how to get it dropped, because it drops in the PvP arena. It was a...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's annoying.
I got an A rank on the Vegeta Raccoon fight. Brutal. It's because I wasn't paying attention in the first 5 minutes.
Attention, we have arrived on planet Namek.
Eating my stamina.
I gotta find those 3 fast. Please be alive, you guys. Please be safe.
Goku's heroic
Excuse me.
arrival.
So much pizza
Where the
today.
fuck do you guys come from, man?
Gohan and Krillin? They're in trouble.
Oh yeah, we hit up a blood moon yesterday,
Hanging
by the
on by
way.
a thread. They're really close. Right where those 3 huge powers are.
Being
Nice.
Crawler. Yeah, so 8 minutes left on the Monster Hunter World. Fair.
What is this guy doing? What kind of
Goku's...
Street Fighter move was that?
Oh wait. Oh, so she's downloading Monster Hunter World. That makes sense. Okay. I'll have to...
Are you saying, Crawler?
Friggin' Magdamala just hit me with some friggin' Street Fighter combo. I was like, what is going on?
Geekette, let me give her a minute. It'd be better for her to just download Rise, right?
Rise, I think, is a little lighter on the gigs, but if she wants to play a World, that's fine. We both have it. So.
All of us
We have
have
both
it,
of
yeah.
them, so. I feel like Rizzo was saying she could get her toes wet with that one, and then...
It started while I was putting kids to bed. Oh, okay.
Did I paralyze him? Yes, I did.
Level 3 Kamehameha Wave.
Bastard.
Guard break damage dealt. Supreme power.
Oh, okay.
Guru. Guru. Hey, let's see something here.
Oh. Oh, come on!
Something happened?
This boss I'm fighting in Remnant.
Oh, which boss you fighting?
You've toughened up quick.
Thanks, team.
Ooh, give me that tail.
This,
Give me that tail, baby.
Food.
oh, come on! Yes, let's go! Holy crap, that was close. Oh. Whew.
No, you bastard. Got me on the ropes.
This way.
All up. I'll throw it right into it.
Collect this item.
Dagger.
And go for the training mode stuff. Ooh, jeez. The Super Kamehameha.
I should be able to cripple them or take them out.
I have to beat myself up. Ooh. I gotta really adjust this. Nicely
Getting
done.
a little sluggish there, ain't you, buddy? Getting ready to get captured.
Sluggish monsters. Capturing's the freaking most annoying
rat.
one.
Oh, this guy's dropping all sorts of parts, right? Oof! They're back! Got him on the ropes. Actually, I think I'm just gonna straight up kill him this time. Capture him last time. There you go. Die and be a cheap funeral. I think I broke everything except his face. Come back with a stronger blow. Probably be something.
Oof. Goddamn spirit bomb. I took out Gohan, snap.
Senko.
Rise has been PS5.
So Rise is a little bit more on the pricier side for gigs. Gotta learn the Super Kamehameha. Okay. Everything okay with something I said? I don't... One is done and Rise is about 20% already. Oh, okay. Rest mode for the win, that's true. Oof. Let's see if there's a tutorial nonsense. They always have tutorials in these games. Hitting Gohan with that KO can. No, just get all unlocked. Alright, the Super Kamehameha. This is gonna be a lot tougher because I'm 3 levels below and I'm fighting 3 Gokus. Cool. God damn. Getting beaten by a bunch of Gokus. You guys all sound like you're about to pass out.
No, actually, I just turned on Monster Hunter Rise. That whole time I was playing Remnant 2, so...
How was that boss fight?
I killed him, but...
He's spoilers, isn't it?
No, he's just... It's one of those bosses that's just like... Doing it by yourself, like solo, is just like... It's just kind of stupid. It's a lot of ads and shit like that.
Fair enough.
So, it's like if you get the right... If you get that right combat loop where it's like you get all of them down, you focus on the boss, you get all of them down, focus on the... But if you leave one of them alive and then they spawn more, and then it just creates more and it's problem. Sometimes it's just like
fair enough.
You know what I mean? It's like it takes a couple of runs sometimes. Thank God it wasn't all night. I definitely want the kid before I turned off the game. I'm just glad that it stayed on that whole time and didn't turn off.
So I wonder if it is a digital copy for you or something.
It might be the digital copy. Test it out again tomorrow and see how that goes.
God, these Gokus are kicking my ass. One down. I need this super command, man. I know it's going to be beneficial.
I'll lock it. I'll lock.
None of that junk in rock, homie.
You know what? I was reading that manga and I was maybe about halfway through it. I gotta get back. I gotta find that again. Start reading that again. I gotta finish reading Junkin Rock. I gotta finish reading Ragnarok. Or what is it? Fucking Record of Ragnarok. I gotta finish reading Black Clover or get caught up in it. I gotta finish reading Fire Force.
Fire Force.
Yeah, man.
Effect remains active. Let's climb. Increases hit combo from melee. Cool. Impact Strike. Sounds useful. I know the Super Command Man now. Okay, let's go ahead and rearrange this equipable palette.
Oh no, I should have kept that. Damn it. Bloody hell. Alright, let's go look at my new stuff. I'm going to get to Chaos though soon.
I love how it's playing this heavy violin music.
What are you playing right now?
Yeah, I'm playing Kakarot right now. Just playing with heavy violin music. It's great. Like, something bad's happening, I'm just like, I'm running around collecting shit, bro. So, have you guys seen Castlevania at all?
The animated show, right? On
Yeah,
Netflix.
and the new one, and Nocturne.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all ready to talk about some Crawler?
Hmm?
Have you seen it?
I finished it the same week it came out.
Okay, y'all ready about to talk about some shit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First and foremost, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the shows?
Best to deal with this now.
I like the majority of them, to be honest with you. I thought the first one with Trevor,
Mm-hmm.
I feel was like a little bit more traditional, almost like could have been a story from a video game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Um, what's his name? Is it Saint Germain? Is what his name? You know what? Honestly,
Yep.
I
Saint
liked
Germain.
it. Saint Germain, I liked it. Honestly, I liked it. I thought a couple of characters could have used, like, a couple of characters when you first get introduced to them, like Saint Germain. You kind of feel like you're like, oh man, we didn't really get to spend that much time with him to kind of like, you know, really learn about him. And then he pops back up later, and you get to spend more time with him, and you get to learn about him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was good. I liked it. It was good.
All right, Crawler, and yourself?
Yeah, I like both of them. I'll add to Wizard the Trevor one definitely seemed more familiar.
Yep.
With the one where they did with Richter was a little whatever, especially when you realize that was like that's kind of, I think it was like 800 years or so after
300.
the Trevor, or 300 or something like that. So yeah, but making him a hybrid too was kind of sick because he has all the mountains in as well, and then he now has his mom's magic or whatever. When you level up to that, I was like, that was pretty cool. But yeah, the other ones felt more close to the heart. But they were both good. They were both good. I do like that in the second one, the friggin' homeboy showed up. Ali Khan, I was just like, yes. That was sick.
Alright.
I like that.
Alright. So, because like I've been following Castlevania video game for a while. I've been following the timeline and stuff. So like I've been in it. I'm ins and outs of it. The first Castlevania season was like the video game. It's basically Castlevania 1. Basically where you play as Trevor Belmont and you're going your way to the castle, Dracula, you pick up Sypha, you pick up Alucard. There are other things, like so the pirate captain makes an appearance in there, but he gets like turned into a night creature, which is basically what happens in the video game. Is technically it's canon. He gets captured, turns into a night creature, but is able to be reverted back by video game magic. Now, the one thing that's hilarious is they take parts out of Symphony of the Night, the PS1 Castlevania game, and they put it into kind of piecemeal, like the proper story. So, like, the scene of Dracula's wife getting burned is basically the opening cutscene of Symphony of the Night. Through and through.
Oh.
Yeah. And basically, when she's screaming, like, forgive the humans and stuff, it's actually a cutscene where she's also telling it to Alucard. Don't blame the humans for this kind of thing and all that stuff, right? The difference is both vampires took it in totally opposite direction. God damn it, go hard. And so, like, I enjoyed both of them. For sure. The adaptation for Castlevania Nocturne, quite different, but it's fine. They really punished some, maybe 10 minutes. Nice. There's definitely a difference in scale of what they did with the Castlevania characters. Per se, Saint Germain as one is a rewrite. Completely rewritten.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from the video game to the TV show, completely rewritten. Juste Belmont, completely rewritten, head to toe.
I know he's rewritten from the thing. And quick question for you.
Yo.
I don't know. I know Richter's obviously one of the Belmonts, but he's also from another video game as well for one of the Castlevanias. But from what I understand, Richter wasn't that young though. Would Oh, I might be confusing Richter with Simon. Simon had the beard and was deezed, right?
So here's the thing: the Richter that you're seeing is basically prequel Richter from the video game.
Wait, who?
It's
My mic
prequel,
cut out.
prequel
Prequel.
Richter. So keep an eye. The Symphony of the Night takes place immediately after Dracula X, which had Richter Belmont.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the reason being is because Richter Belmont is the last Belmont to wield the true Vampire Slayer.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah. He's the last Belmont to use the Vampire Slayer because he's the first one to be tainted when wielding the Vampire Slayer. So, here's the thing. The context comes down to the whip. The whip itself is quite literally... It was designed to slay the evil, but cannot be touched by evil, basically, right? It was by Leon Belmont, which you saw in the first Castlevania, Leon Belmont, in that painting, which was the PS2 Castlevania game.
Lemont of Innocence.
Yeah. And so, how the Vampire Slayer kind of works, because if you noticed, actually, they did change it, because he's using the Hunter Whip, actually, in Castlevania Nocturne. So I don't know if he gets the Vampire Slayer, then they're going to push on into the actual Castlevania game with Richter Belmont. If they don't, then it's going to be completely different.
Okay.
Because Juste Belmont is the descendant of Richter.
And in this one, they reversed it.
Or he's the ancestor. Yeah. He's the grandfather of Richter. Because Juste Belmont was part of the lineage that never had the Vampire Slayer, because they weren't allowed to use it anymore. But it's true, he was a highly powerful magician.
Magic.
Yeah. Like, where he made up for... Like, he made up for the whip usage on his spells.
Jeez.
Yeah. And so, there's definitely some differences. One being the Messiah. That's different. I don't think she actually plays a major role in most of the Castlevania. Yeah, the Ezabeth or whatever. Same with Orlix.
Orlix? I don't know who's doing the writing on some of these quote-unquote, air quotes, types of characters, but Orlix and Dion from Final Fantasy VII, they had that thing that we were talking Final Fantasy VII. Oh my god, Final Fantasy 16. They had that thing we were talking about where it's not their personality. So it's like the person themselves is who you end up liking. You know what I mean? Like the same thing with Orlok. Like everything about him is so.
I didn't even hear that part.
I said I'm not feeling the outfit. It's the color. Like, but outside of that though, like that's just my own person. But outside of that, the way he moves, he's the only one in the show so far that moves like how a vampire should be moving. He keeps to himself, he stays in the shadows, he gets his blood, and he keeps it moving. He lives his life. You know what I mean?
So, the one thing that I read, and it pointed out really well about Orlix is basically Dracula personified. If you remember that scene where he's talking to the quote-unquote goddess, and she's like, I like to keep my dragons in check because you can turn into a dragon. And he just looks at her with like seething hatred. And
she's like, I like to keep a leash on my dragons or some shit. And he looks, and she's like, that's when the other one's like, bow. And then he lowers his head and he looks at her and he's just like, oh my god.
Because keep in mind, there's one other person who called himself a dragon, right? And it's Dracula. I am the
Yeah.
dragon. I am the prince, right? And it's like, and like that line is so good foreshadowing because Dracula's going to come back in Nocturne. They're going to bring him back.
So I just
You think
went
so?
for it.
Yes, they're going to bring him back because it's going to be a situation where Orlux is going to try and fight her. He's going to lose. Dracula's going to come in, and then he's going to say something along the lines of like, "You haven't fought a true dragon," and just knock her out, kind of thing, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
Because everyone's talking like, who's stronger, her or Dracula? It's going to be Dracula. Because
I've been
Dracula
thinking
wields
about this.
chaos in its finest form.
In its finest form. Isn't she? They called her Sekhmet, but I'm like, isn't that like an Egyptian goddess? Egyptian god of war or something, right? So it's like, what is?
Once every 1,000 years?
But that's the thing, is like,
because it's like they didn't make it so that in this part of the world there was only vampires or whatever. They made it whether even if it's not vampires, do you want to end up like this guy over here? Or vampires.
Whoa! You hear that,
So
Bert,
I kind of like how they
This funky head whip must be out of his mind!
well, the New World is a good touch.
He believes that he has the power to take down Raccoon.
Dude, you can cough, man, it's fine. You're on low volume.
Raccoon wasn't fighting at his best, that's all.
I do it more so for myself.
That was a fluke.
Not fair enough.
No, but like,
His power level
I do like that. I do like how they modernized the world. They did the same thing with the world that they did with Avatar with Korra. They moved the world forward in a way where like it made sense. You know what I mean?
Oh, hey, she's got it. Let's go.
Nice.
So, if you guys want to play Rise, we can play Rise. Or, DK, do you want to just wait and we'll discuss the schedule? And just kind of get that all set up? Come on, Berta.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it happened again. They came back with a vengeance.
Hold on, it might have been just the
Yeah, if you want to get your toe, if you want to dip your toes in it, you're more than welcome to. I'm probably gonna keep playing this. You're gonna do as far as tutorial. Fair enough.
You're gonna do a tutorial on World or Rise?
Are you doing the tutorial on World or Rise? Oh shit. Goddamn, Jason Berger's tough. Rise.
Heads up, Pika. Rise and World do play very different.
They do.
So, I would play whichever one you want, do whatever you want. I would say maybe try Rise out a little bit, or try World out a bit, because I don't know if you're going to be able to go backwards.
That's true.
Right? Not saying that you can't, but just like the way that Rise plays, some people, they don't, you know what I mean? They don't like doing that. I would say test I would say try World first.
I don't know. Color's a bit quiet. So should I start with World? No, you can play either or.
Yeah. Doesn't matter which one you play.
Okay, guys, yes, what happened? What happened, DK? Are we confusing you? I'm gonna stick with play Rise because it's the newest one, and the mechanics are gonna be derived from that.
Fair enough.
Just play Rise. Just play Rise. Just play Rise. I'll be honest with you, it's better to go with that because that's the newest one. Like, everyone playing World is just trying to push World sales. Excuse me. Oof. But yes, keep getting playwrights. But yeah, with our Castlevania thing, her being segment and all this stuff. Honestly, that's
increasing his power level at the exact moment he lands a strike.
what's the best way to put it? Because Dracula does have a true form as well. You know what I mean? He does. And the other situation that they kind of show and highlight is, like, there's different magics in the TV in Nocturne that are playing. Like, there's the New World magic, the ones from this voodoo magic chick is kind of cool. It's a cool twist. And all that. But there is definitely a different situation in which Castlevania, the first one, was very derived from the video game, and it was going to continue with the video game. Castlevania Nocturne had to change it up because, fortunately, the director of the original one got into allegations and stuff, and it was just some shit, and and all that. But, like, the one thing is there's definitely a lot of things missing, because, yeah, after Richter, it kind of goes all over the place for the story, so you can kind of do what you want with it, because then you start introducing cousins and stuff from the Castlevania franchise, the Belmont clans, and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Maybe you're wrong.
But yeah, those lines, man, there's definitely more foreshadowing that people are letting on, because keep in mind, like, the powers of hell killed the spirit deity, if you remember that part.
Spirit deity. Which
when they were
the eyes, right?
No, it's when they were pushing, when that girl was pushing back the Forge Master's machine.
Okay.
Yeah, Papa something. I can't remember the name now. So we'll see what happens.
But it's been bright this whole time, which means he probably hasn't made his
That
wish
girl's pretty
yet.
cool. I like her.
What the heck's the Shenron? You mean something comes out of the Dragon Balls?
Oh yeah, that's right. He probably doesn't know how to summon Shenron. That means we still have a chance
Vegeta's a
to make our
nerd. He
wish.
doesn't know how to summon Shenron. What a loser.
Appears we've got some company arriving. Looks like Jace has brought Captain Ginyu along with him. Wait, where's Frieza?
Well, aren't you energetic, Raphael?
Ship with the Dragon Balls that Captain Ginyu brought him.
I'm sensing some massive energy over there. That's gotta be Frieza.
Don't leave.
Over there?
Oh, we're in big trouble now.
Perfect
That's
rush.
where Guru is.
Let's go.
Oh no, Frieza's probably gonna force Guru to tell him how to make a wish with the Dragon Balls.
Yeah. And once he's figured that out,
Ow.
he's gonna kill Guru for sure. He doesn't know that he won't be able to use the Dragon Balls if Guru dies.
What?
That's preposterous. Let me try.
Krillin and Gohan, you two get the Dragon Balls.
Fire does burn.
Me and Vegeta.
Yo, the first time I saw that in Futurama was fucking hilarious.
And if we don't hurry, Guru is done for.
Oh, there you are.
We have to find Bulma and get the Dragon Radar.
Yeah, good idea. Good luck, guys, and be careful. Goku, go get him! Come on, Vegeta, let's go. We're gonna go greet those Ginyu guys. Fine.
Have you fought Diablos? Or T-Rex?
You're probably a lot stronger now that you've recovered from a near-death experience.
So you know about that, huh?
No, I think to make this work, I might have took off the stuff I added.
Yeah,
Yeah, this sinister lord. Smooth as a cheese bun.
So
Don't do it.
Wait a minute. If neither Frieza nor Ginyu are back at the ship, then that means the ship's completely defenseless right now.
Smooth as a baby's behind.
there we go.
Oh, shit. Oh. You wag your tail at me?
Something wrong, Vegeta?
It's nothing.
Fuck, now I want to go do the Monster Hunter Rise tutorial. But I need to get off this planet.
Hold that. Jeez, it broke his back already? That is what is up.
Might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now.
I do miss being able to fucking latch onto their face and bash them into the wall, though. In this one, it's like you do it you do it similarly, but not the same way.
Oh.
Don't do it. Oh, stop doing that, you little bitch. Let me shoot you. Let's get it on.
I don't even know what's here. I just flew here.
Ow!
Nothing. Oh, training spot. Didn't get Vegeta stuff done. Vegeta!
Well, just let me come on down and say hello.
Oh, one's down. Come on, Nappa. Get your ass whooping.
Ooh, broke your face. This game's getting fun in about a minute. I can't explain it. Ooh. Oh shit. Flame Kamehameha. He's flaming on air.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for. I'm excited for the game, for this TV show to take off and see where it goes.
I don't see how far they're gonna take it. Like Rondo.
Which show?
Curse of Darkness.
Well, Rondo of Blood is the Richter, regardless.
Who's the what now?
For Castlevania.
Ouch. That was my face. You gonna give me that tail, baby? Give me that tail. You don't have none of that. It's hitting. Ouch. Get off the roof, get off the roof. I don't know what is
There
up
we
with
go.
these guys are making games where you're drinking a liquid juice and it takes a year and 2 Sundays just to drink the juice, bro. Like, it's
Juice
not
is
that
heavy,
serious.
bruh. Juice is heavy.
Like, why is it taking me 5 years to just to swig a potion? Like, I don't have to blend up the fruits or nothing. I just have to drink.
Just told you, juice is heavy. See?
Ooh. Opposition. Run a little slow there. Perhaps you're ready to be captured.
Kafka.
Is that max already? Let's go for the Vegeta. Vegeta.
Vegeta. Yeah.
Let me break something else. I know you got more parts to break.
Oh, development's maxed out. Hello, fellow. Oh god, I can't read. Hello, fellow Saiyans. What's up? Sup, Gabini. Ooh, or Gabinique. Oh, how's that pronounced?
Hello, fellow Saiyans. What's up? How did you know? Oh wait, that's right. You're playing Dragon Ball.
It's your nostrils.
Yeah. 2:30 in the morning. I can't laugh out loud like that, bro. Ooh, holy shit, that was fucking good.
That's the best time. Do it. I'm just feeding this shit. I don't know. We're just gonna do some things here. That was a waste. That was a waste.
All that.
Belma.
Ohio, Gabini.
How you doing tonight or this morning? I'm gonna say this morning since it's midnight.
How fares Namek Vegeta?
Chi-Chi, Majin Buu Saga, and 3 other things have been unlocked. What's a Majin Buu Saga, says Goku? I am fine. That's good. That's good. We are on the Namek Saga.
Excellent. I trust your power level is in check?
Maybe, I don't know, man. I'm living. That's a thing. Do gotta catch up on some more supplies, though. Just be on the safe side. Safe side, strong side.
Games like that, when you power up yourself too much, it actually isn't fun. I just like the graphics of how everything looks. I like how it makes it look like
Well, there's one down. There's another down.
I wonder if there's like an open mission mode.
Explain.
One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 has a mode where you can kind of do a repeat of all the missions, but you can play as whatever character sort of in the game.
Oh. That sounds too complicated for a game like this.
Okay.
No, that should be something. I really did in Dragon Ball Sagas. You unlock every character, and I went in as Broly, and even when they were blocking, I was just destroying them. Is it here? Yes, it is. Dalma, I need healing items. I need food items. Oh, favorite saga. Honestly, I like the Buu Saga because of all the fusions. This motherfucker was like, oh no. What is the man? He was like, fuck what this fucking Ryu's saying. Let's go ahead and just screw mine out. No, but yeah, for me it was the Blue Saga because of all the fusions. I do like the fusions. My favorite one is Gogeta, and that's what I main on fighters. But like, yeah, that one there for sure. Crumbly fried rice. Need a max win. Need a max win. So so good. This is my alter ego. Everyone's like, what the fuck,
So
man?
dumb. Everyone's like, shut up, man. We barely like you. He's like that rich kid that pays to have friends, you know what I mean? Like,
Oof. So real and so true.
you know? None of the people that hang out with you would hang out with you if you weren't who you were. And don't get it twisted, I know that sounds dumb. But you know what I mean?
It's
You're also
the
not
truth.
who you're pretending to be, so it's like...
Yeah. Oh, God, that man. God bless his soul. Played a man in a wheelchair.
No! He's already blessed him enough. He's good. May God continue to bless him for the good that he does.
Character creation, done. Good stuff, you get. See how I changed the subject there? See that transition? Next time on Streamer Z, will we figure out if these blocks?
On Streamer Z.
Fuck, man. I don't
Our
have a
conversations amount to anything. Probably not. Next time.
training at 100 gravity paid off, I would say. I would hope so. I'm gonna just eat all this food and munch away my sadness. Munch.
Gabini, what's your favorite saga?
Yeah, man. What saga do you like?
Plot twist, he's like, I hate Dragon Ball Z.
Fucking just throws it at him.
Rose, fuck this show, it's trash.
I would be thoroughly excited to hear the reasons. Okay, this guy's gonna drown. All of his friends are gonna drown.
That's the one DVD set I wish I'd bought when I had the chance. Was the Dragon Ball Z ones. I only bought the Frieza one.
Yeah.
I mean, looking back on it, to a degree, I'm glad I don't have it, only because I don't
You'd resent it even more. You would resent the show way more.
Yeah.
You would look at it and gently stroke it with the back of your hand, being like, you were great to me.
Lie.
What's it called?
Even the DC ones.
Grin you. I don't get why Jace is Australian. Do you even know what Australian is in space?
Listen to me. People don't understand how bad, what's it called? Dragon Ball Z really can get sometimes, man. Like, we talked about the last time, I think, Ryu, when we were like, how does Frieza know what Monkey is?
He has the ability to instantly
So
You know what I
long,
mean?
Kakarot.
It's just like,
Well, I
what?
can tell. I'd say his true power level is somewhere around 60,000.
It's just the greatest. The greatest part about this scene is like, even though he says so long, Kakarot, I had a friend that always was like, yeah, and then he said, long live the queen, and we stared at him for like a good 40 minutes, and it's like, sorry, what? He's like, yeah, you know, like, long live the queen or long live the king, you know that line that he says to Goku before things go bad? And everyone just looked at him like, you did not just mix Lion King with Dragon Ball. He's like, and then I think he admitted that he got so scared of anime that he would end up watching a Disney show halfway into the anime.
You know what? No. Just no. No. There are certain things you don't need to tell people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's okay. He's a good kid. He's a good kid.
That's all that matters.
You know what's the funny thing is, I was told how to change targets, but I'm just gonna fuck up Ginyu, and then just work on Jace. Oh, he...
Lost him in his face. This man was like, man, it's not so well. What am I speaking?
Yeah, you're good. It's appropriate to burp on this stream. That man threw a fucking jelly bean at me. You know that? Goddamn, Ginyu. Really need a power up here. And I'm just gonna do this to beat you down. Use Kaioken. I guess I could. Ooh. Oh man. Yeah, he's down.
You haven't seen all my power. Not even close.
Namek slash freezer stronger.
Yeah, freeze us. The freezer mode. Like, I'm so used to Xenoverse fighting that I don't use my transformations right away. Fucking literally just wait.
Are you? No, you can't be. Are you?
Like it's out of the show?
Yeah.
So you do it for your trump card?
Yeah. Always trump card it, man.
Gina said something about that too. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Super Saiyan?
I'm gonna turn some fireplace, man. It's fucking cold. Whoa.
The legendary warrior? No! This cannot be! Is this guy really the only thing in the universe that even Lord Frieza is afraid of? I don't know about that, but what I do know is that I'd like to avoid fighting if I can. So listen up. Just leave the planet. I'm saying this for your own good.
Leave the planet.
Are you joking?
You know what's the best part about this? Is like Broly's just out there during all this happening, you know? Every time the legendary Super Saiyans and shit, and he's just chilling.
One that lives only for battle and bloodshed.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. You're not actually a Super Saiyan, are you? But be that as it may, your power is still far greater than my own power.
It so aggressively.
I'm just leaning it over, it does all the work.
What's funny?
I over my jar for Orochi's.
Jace, take my stuff.
Alright, so Captain, can you the strongest character? Yes or no?
Definitely one of. Provided he can land that shit on you, yeah. His technique is just so crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's a busted technique because you don't know what the upper limits are.
Mm-hmm.
I personally feel Captain Ginyu is like the strongest in the universe. One of the strongest ones for sure.
He definitely has. If he's not one of the strongest, he definitely has one of the best abilities.
What's going
Like I
on?
thought, Hit being able to stop time was good, and
What
then
am I
Jiren
doing
was
all the
just
way
like,
over
not
there?
unless I flex, bro.
We made a trade. Your body is mine now.
Hey, Captain, here's your scouter. Right.
Alright.
Now, back to the ship.
We'll clean up these
It's
guys.
possible Lord Frieza may have returned already.
Move on to the next rarity of stuff.
If they met Broly instead of
So
Goku, they
this
would
is
have
why he
died.
damaged his own
Yep.
body.
Straight up.
If Broly landed
It all
on
makes
Earth,
sense
oh
now.
god.
No. That wouldn't
I'm in
change anything.
serious
Broly would still
trouble.
be the same.
If I don't
You
hurry
think
up,
so?
Z
wait,
Broly would still be the
no.
same.
Fair enough.
He's gonna meet up with Krillin and the
Which is
others.
also crazy
That's
too.
it.
Because Super Broly exists, Z Broly is not canon.
Wait a second.
Oh, fuck that is.
Even if I make it back to Earth, Chi-Chi probably wouldn't be all too happy seeing me the way I am right now.
Yeah, when they met
Seems to have
Broly
sniffed
first,
us
his
out. It
fell out
won't
of
be
his
much
spaceship, he
longer
would have
until
hurt
he's
the Rock
here.
instead when he fell into the
You
ravine.
must go, Dinley.
Mm-hmm.
Hurry.
Which means
Those
he wouldn't have lost his
Earthlings
memory
need
when
you.
Raditz came. Would have been a different problem.
I understand, but please don't die, Grand Elder Guru.
Grand Elder Guru. Motherfucker.
What you talking about, Willis?
I forgot how fucking dumb Frieza looked flying in his ship. It's not even a throne, it's just a mobile car.
Professor X-Men, he was a fan of X-Men.
What do you want?
Greetings and salutations. My name is Frieza, and I've come to your humble little planet in search of the Dragon Balls. Fear not, as I have already managed to gather all 7 of them, though it would seem I am unable to draw upon their power. Which is what brings me to the lot of you. Tell me what I must do in order to grant my wish.
I suggest you leave. We have no intention of telling monsters like you.
I would be more forthcoming if I were you. Although I do not intend to kill you, I will use force if necessary.
Hammer.
There are 2 of you, yes? I don't care which one of you it is, but one of you will tell me.
Fine.
He's so nice, he has to
If
knock
that's
him
how it's
out,
going to
making
be,
himself look like a midget.
then we'll fight. But know this. Grand Elder Guru, the creator of the Dragon Balls, resides here. If you kill him, the Dragon Balls will disappear as well.
Let's get it
No,
on.
my son. You must hold him off as long as you can.
Understood, my lord.
I see. But I'm curious. Don't you wonder if he'll still refuse to tell me what I need to know when he sees that you're about to die?
1, 2.
I won't go down as easy as you think. But we're not going to fight here. Grand Elder Guru doesn't have much longer to live. Fighting here
I love how that's like the line to get Frieza to run away. It's like, hey, the guy who needs the shit. If he dies, you're fucked.
He has immunity.
Oh my, that's quite impressive. You've somehow managed to raise your power level to 42,000. Such a feat for the likes of you. But just to give you a sense of scale, allow me to inform you of what you're truly up against. My power level, you see, is 530,000. Rest assured,
I'm
however,
all
I
the way
haven't the
from Boston. I'm
slightest
not even
intention
public.
of fighting you with my full power. How kind of me.
That's enough!
Come up real quick.
Oh, thank God, I thought I had to fight his nail. It's like, shit, I don't know any of his moves. I don't know what kind of assist he is. Is he anti-air? Grappler?
Where are the
No,
Dragon Balls?
nice and temporary
They're either
now.
hidden somewhere or Frieza's holding on to them. Wherever they are, those Earthlings are sure to find them with that contraption of theirs. But before they get the chance, I must mask my power. They'll quickly realize I'm here otherwise. This should work. Once those runts summon that Shenron creature, I'll kill them and get my wish granted. It won't be long until I run into them. I should change into a new battle suit while I have the chance.
Let's go.
Krillin, the Dragon Balls are over
I got
there.
a trophy.
Gotcha.
The entire
Let's
time
go,
I've been playing this stupid game, I've only got, this is my second trophy.
Nice.
They're very specific with it.
Looks like all 7 of them are together in one spot.
Right, now's our chance.
Oh, my dad's all right.
Just gonna collect these items real quick. See if there's anything to upgrade on these guys.
What? Suck a lemon.
God damn it. I got a super Masenko and I didn't even equip it. That is upsetting.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Tisk, tisk for sure, homie.
Ooh, broke your face. That's right. I did the Iggy. Ouch.
Destructo disc. Destructo fist.
I feel like Krillin could have defeated Frieza if he was smarter.
Wow, this man's just gonna straight up call Krillin the catalyst for Super Saiyan's dumb. Wow. Fucking wow, bro. Wow.
Took him right out. He wasn't like a bitch.
This man's gonna call the catalyst of the Super Saiyans a fucking bitch. Wow. Mary's one of the hottest girls in the fucking show. Wow. You're gonna call him a bitch.
There's a lot of power in this.
At the record show.
You better run.
I think I can handle this.
I'm a
Krillin, look at that.
He could have steered places. He had done what needed to be done.
The radar's showing that the Dragon Balls aren't in the ship, but somewhere near it.
Looks like no one's around. Now's our chance to look for the Dragon Balls.
I'm the hope of the universe.
They actually buried them in the
Ally
ground.
to good.
Huh. We've
Nightmare
got
to
all of
you,
them now.
Frieza.
Ah, so that's where they are.
Ooh, we got more stuff
Hurry
to
and summon
pull
that
off, bro.
Shenron creature, you fools. Once that thing makes an appearance, I'll trash the kids and finally make my wish for
These
immortality.
weapons are hitting. Oh, they really make you work for it though.
Porunga appears.
Porunga!
Here goes.
Right.
Porunga sounds like a fucking dude that would fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When you're just like, yeah, I'm not paying the bar tab. We'll get Porunga on your ass. Who the fuck is Porunga?
Yeah.
You know, I'll pay my
Frieza
tab.
Yep.
uses different to summon him here.
And well, you know, Prung is like
What
a
the hell are those
4'2", 85-pound dude.
Run! Someone's coming this way!
They got some wicked power. One of them's that Ginyu guy.
Does that mean my dad lost?
What the? Goku, did you beat Ginyu and befriend one of his men or something like that?
Whoa, they dug up the Dragon Balls! How did you do that?
One problem is that you need a password on the Namekian language.
Obviously, we
It's
used
true,
the
you do.
Dragon
Now,
Radar.
those guys were smart.
The Dragon Radar. So,
Could you imagine the
Read
Earth
your
Dragon
wish.
Balls require you to speak
Wow.
like fucking,
It's the craziest thing. We tried to summon Shenlong, but it just won't
like a
work.
random language no one has really studied
You
for a
know,
while.
there's something
Fucking
different about you, Goku.
Get them
Yiddish.
to speak
Can't
Namekian.
quite place it.
So the whole
Right.
time they were there, the only way they could make a wish
Scouter,
is
isn't
if
it?
Kami does
Why
it.
are you wearing one of those,
So he could
Goku?
monitor the wish so they don't do no dumb shit. Like make a Mega Shenron
Krillin!
thing.
That's not my dad!
Huh?
Wild.
Gohan, what do you mean it's not your dad?
I don't know how to explain it, but I know it's not him.
this body no longer belongs to that Saiyan. I couldn't resist its power, so I took it.
Wait, what did you say?
Now I'm going to fuck your mom with it, go on.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, the thoughts?
Gohan!
Yeah, some of them need to be properly mitigated.
Wow, you
Oh
actually
man, but it's the funniest line you can see, you can hear and say.
That's correct.
Can you imagine
I
if this
am
guy
the
made it
mighty
back to
leader of
Earth,
the
bro?
Ginyu Force.
Mind you, Gohan
Captain
already called it out, because he
Ginyu.
was like picturing him, Ginyu, sitting at the table,
No, it can't
Mm-hmm.
eating dinner.
be my dad.
Wasn't that, yeah.
Swapped bodies.
It was like Ginyu and, or Goku and Ginyu's body, but still.
Gohan,
This is the one time Vegeta actually wins against Goku,
I
you know
know
that?
you two have what it takes to
By a
get rid of this
fucking
guy.
odd-ass voodoo technicality.
Really let him have it.
I
In the
can't.
newest movie, in
You're talking as if
Superhero
you
or
think
whatever
they
it's
can
called,
win.
Mm-hmm.
he beats him in
This
that
is your
one.
body.
They have a sparring match with Wiz as the
You're
ref,
right about one thing.
and then Vegeta knocks
That's
him
not,
out there.
again,
But
not
it's
really
like,
official.
you know,
As long as
yeah.
my
It's not
mind
like
is
the
separated
Majin Buu
from
fight
it.
where they
You
literally
can't
dupe
unleash
the
the
shit
full
out and
power it's
Goku's like
capable of.
on the losing
You
end because he doesn't
fool.
want to kill him, and you're like,
Captain
why
Ginyu
not? And
will
then you
not
find out
fall
later
for
why,
such
because Goku's like
tricks.
miles ahead of Vegeta's
Yeah,
power.
yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Let me join in the fight, Captain. I can totally make these lowlifes suffer. Trust me. Well then, if you're looking for a fight, why don't you try me on for size? Vegeta, when did you?
And then, the strength I have worked my entire life to reach your half-blooded son. Yeah, really needed some outdoors for that, bro.
My dad's mind is separated from his body.
Eat that Super Masenko, bitch. I said to her, and I
I
said
don't
to her,
like how they did the Hell's they kept it like the same thing to it. Like this one is so
sorry, repeat that once more.
the Hell's Grenade,
They don't do the Hell's Grenade right in any game.
no, in Season 10 Taisha it was proper.
The cutscene, bro. I'm talking about like a live action hit.
They're gonna do it like that and do it right, but
You know what sucks is the awakened potential is no longer a transformation form in any Dragon Ball Z game. Remember Budokai 1 is, it's a Budokai, like the very first one. Gohan's awakened potential skill is like the skill, like you get transformation.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
unlock potential.
Yeah.
And Cullen had it too. Pretty much anybody that couldn't go anything past Super had it. Except for
Unless you're Piccolo, then you just have nail.
You just turn into it? So technically Piccolo is a Super Namek. And then you want the Super Namek 2 in one.
Here's the thing about Piccolo's situation, though. I was interested in the Namekian warlords in that fucking story. It's just like there's, like, Lord Slug was a natural Namekian.
Yeah.
So much power.
And that shit.
I guess their race I guess it's kind of like the same. They just have prodigy, so he was stupid strong. And then there's Kami, but he was strong in like a different way.
But there was like 7 of them before Kami.
Guru had the and then Guru had the ability to unlock people's potential. So I guess that's thing just manifests in different ways.
Couldn't have been defeated so easily.
Imagine if you tried to do that shit to Goku, guys. It'd probably be like when the guys tried to do it to Gohan. It would take like a year and 2 Sundays.
When Kami and then when he came down, there was a Super Saiyan, and once he separated,
Mm-hmm.
it changed him. And then when he went back, it was like, geez, okay, so this is what you originally were dealing with.
And he would have been even more with her.
But that was Demon King Piccolo too, right?
But then the thing is, would that have nerfed him though? Like if
Well,
he was that
Demon
strong
King
enough to
Piccolo and Kami were 2 split, right?
Yeah.
I think when the 2 of them were together, that's what made Kami a super Namek.
Me again.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell just happened? What was that just now?
That feels like my dad, all right.
But I still see another one.
My dad. He's
The
back in
Namek.
his own
I was so
body.
shocked he came out of his Super Saiyan form. When he walked up to him and he was like, I demand to know what happened. And I'm like, you just admitted to yourself that he's stronger than you and you're making demands.
Right.
As they said, before pride goes before the man, destruction follows. So I was like, okay, that's a damn movie. Ugh.
Now, your body is mine, Vegeta!
Ooh, good.
There it is, that fucking frog.
Sorry to show you. No, what did I do? Cool. Alright, what else am I going to kill?
What just happened?
Yes, I did it.
Oh,
I turned him into a frog.
I'm not doing these ones, but I must. If I want to progress.
Tell me how to use the Dragon Balls. Tell me and I'll put an end to your suffering. I may not be able to kill that elder of yours, but you, on the other hand, are expendable.
Oh, I get it.
Consider this your final warning. Tell me how to grant my wish, or die!
It's too late for you. Dende is on his way to meet the Earthlings. He's going to tell them how to use the Dragon Balls.
What? What?
Yeah, they doubled down on the Namekian Dragon Balls, yo. Not only do you need a password, but you have to speak it in Namek as well. That's like the, what they call it? The two-step
You were
verification.
merely wasting my time, weren't you? Not picking up a signal from the
It's a
Ginyu
two-step
Force.
verification on the Namek Dragon Balls, yo. Very smart. Everybody can just watch the planet and start making wishes all willy-nilly.
No, something must have happened
I
between
mean,
Vegeta,
true. You have a point there.
Earth,
and the
the
Ginyu
Earth
Force.
was in the 90s where everything was peaceful and, you know, you could just do whatever you
Dragon
want.
Balls.
Namek was thinking 2023 where it's like you can't trust nobody online.
True, but
I, the All
Earth is down to
We'll be the only one to make any wishes.
You have to understand one thing. Yes, you have a password. This motherfucker Frieza is willing, like, I'm gonna take out 99% of you. You know? Got no problems with that. Tell me how to do this.
The problem with that is 99% of them are done.
This
What the
medical
hell?
machine here.
I might as well
Should
just go
put you
too.
back in prime
Because it's
condition
like, it's not
before
like if
you
I
know
give it
it.
to you, I still have my people.
But that's the
and
thing, though.
might as well give you some
You're
battle
talking
suits
about
while we're at
literally
it.
the
That way
extinction
you'll
of
at
your
least be
race, right?
somewhat protected.
And remember, the Namekians are asexual. They spit
You
out
mean like
eggs.
that one?
I don't really like how it looks.
Yeah, he would have had to try real hard
This
to
is
get
crazy.
that was the last one.
Look at this guy, noble as shit.
It feels like I'm not
He's
wearing
like, nah, fam. I ain't giving you any of that information.
We have all sorts of room to move.
You know what's a counter option to
We
me?
should head over to Guru's
Hey, this
place.
guy's
While
killing
Goku's
everybody on our
recovering.
planet. Alright, cool.
You'll
Grab
find
Dragon
out how to
Balls.
summon
Why? I'm just gonna
Shenron,
wish
and we
myself to
came
be
all the way
stronger
out
than
here
him,
for
plus
nothing.
1 in every
Right.
situation.
Let's get going.
Go find out how to
And I'll put him in his
activate the
place.
Dragon Balls.
Done.
I
He's
am going to rest up
non-mortal.
before this
I'm just
fight with
stronger than
Frieza.
him, plus 1.
The only thing about the Nameks that was dumb is that it looks like none of you were strong enough to fight off Frieza. None of you were strong enough to stop him from doing what he was going to do. You guys are lucky that they showed up. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. 100%.
So it's a good thing you guys had the code on the Dragon Balls, yeah, but it's like your only other solution was like dying slowly.
How long it's gonna take for my dad to fully recover?
And keep in mind, is like...
No time, so hopefully not too long.
Right. Besides Frieza, we're in the absence of conflict, right? I mean, besides Frieza, who else were they fighting? Nobody.
Which is why they got smashed when they showed up.
Yeah, man. Sure, we're living in the 90s, but we have people that are always trying to get stronger.
I compared them to the 90s.
Okay.
Or at least they never thought about it.
You know what? Fair enough. They didn't, but that didn't stop any of the Z fighters from training. And the fact that Nail was as strong as he is means that they knew that they had to have someone at least training in the other fighters. And they only had one.
If you're making that comparison, though, look at where the Z fighters were training.
Go training in the gravity room. True, you can train in the gravity room.
They're bridging. These people are murdering their own people. Like the Namekians literally lived in harmony. So
I would think that
the Earth mindset would definitely be like, okay, I need to be stronger because my own people might, you know. Whereas with Namek, it's a different setup because it's like everybody there lives in harmony.
So you want to hear a fucked up quote?
Ones, the few strong ones are strong because either they just did that day, just in case, just a long shot, but just in case, you know what I mean? And then you have prodigies like Nail and, you know, those ones that were just born, whatever it is. Probably lift a couple of weights one day and said, okay, I'm good now.
Okay, you want to hear the most fucked up quote ever? Ever? The most peaceful countries or planets or whatever you want to call it, put that little insert there, are always prepared for war.
Whoa, now.
It's the truth. If you're always gun cocked or ready to go, you're the most peaceful country.
Okay.
Because no one's gonna touch you. That's why in your scenario, if I was that Namekian, I'd just make the wish to be stronger than the strongest living thing in the universe, plus 1. Always ready to go. Always ready to go.
For me, it's just that it's like, considering what they had on the planet, they should have had a stronger defense force for it. You don't need to have the entire planet be battle-ready, hungry warriors, but more than Nail.
Yeah, more than Nail.
And funny enough, like that, I thought that was going to go a little bit different. I feel like how whatever strength Vegeta had, where he was not necessarily going toe-to-toe, but where he was able to fight, no, better yet, when Piccolo merged with Nail, the fight that he had with the first form or second form.
First form, yeah.
Right? I feel like Nail should have been able to do at least that, based on the clout they were putting on him. Right? But he barely got him out of the man used one arm, bro.
But and that's exactly what me and Ryu are saying, right? It was like what I'm saying is, considering what the Dragon Balls are, to just have Nail is like, and you're in the universe, so it's like you're not the Earthlings. You're, even if you're not aware of Frieza, you are aware of other threats out there. You know what I mean? And knowing what you have on the planet, it's like the Z fighters are like, okay, we know we got the Dragon Balls on the planet, so at least there's what, 9 of us or 7 of us that are ready to go to defend these Dragon Balls in case of anything. Right?
Yeah.
Namek
Even
was
then,
like, okay, sorry, go ahead.
Even then, it's not even about the Dragon Balls per se. They're just wanting to defend the planet. Like, so here's the difference. Here's the biggest difference, and this is the thing that's also crazy. Guru is aware of people like Frieza, Beerus, Whis. People of that caliber are aware of other things of that caliber. Hell, even Frieza was aware of Majin Buu.
Yeah.
Right? That gets revealed in
Beerus.
Super. Yeah, that gets revealed right away. And, like, the thing that people don't understand is, like, Frieza's the only race right now on record in the manga and everything, to know they come out powerful and they don't need to train.
Mm-hmm.
If your leader knows of these things and they don't tell you this to be ready for them because they think they would never be considered, that's a problem. So you gather the Dragon Balls yourself and you make it the wish that you're stronger than anything in the universe +1, right? And you're ready to go. You're ready to rock. Even if you're that one person, if you're that one, if you're that one person, right? Like if you're Nail and you're the strongest thing in the universe +1. Okay, cool, right? And then you're thinking like, man, it sucks that they only had one person yet, but this one guy can take on anything, right? Like if Beerus and Frieza showed up to the planet at the same time, their combined power +1. That's the logic I'm putting down of like what the wish is. It's whatever the strongest thing in the universe is +1, and if it's Beerus and Frieza together, +1.
And then the Namekians, they do establish, like even Lord Beerus establishes that there were some Namekians who were like bloodlust, you know what I mean? Like all they wanted to do was fight and get stronger. They got kicked off the planet. But they've also established through the different races in Dragon Ball, Saiyans, no matter how powerful and no matter what abilities other races have, Saiyans are the only ones who get stronger from a defeat. Everyone else gets stronger either through genetics or through training.
Yeah, that's why, to tell the honest truth, sometimes like if they had done What If or whatever, or even if they had made it a thing, I would have loved to have seen if, maybe not necessarily Vegeta, but someone that's a Saiyan gets the immortality wish. Because then it's like, what would your training regimen look like? Are you just going to keep dropping on the sword until you get strong enough till you're comfortable? Or you're just going to keep picking fight with stronger people and they bust your ass and then you get stronger? Like, what would it be like?
It wouldn't matter.
You know what I mean? You're going to fight, but are you going to sit down there and wait for someone to come fight you, realize they're stronger, you get defeated, you laugh because you know you're going to come back to life stronger? Or are you going to purposely do it because now you know you can't die?
You know, so here's the thing. He would be perpetually weak. He would be weak. And I'll explain it, because you're probably thinking, what the fuck is he talking about? If they get a whiff that a Saiyan's immortal, right, can't die, leave him alone. Don't go near him. Don't fight him. Don't talk to him. Don't touch him.
That's true. The universe is well aware of Saiyans, yeah.
They would just leave it be and be like, look, he gets stronger every time he loses. Leave him alone. Don't feed to what he wants. Like he'd be that guy being like, fight me, and everyone'd be like, nah, nope, not worth my time. Not gonna do it. So then, yes.
But then even with their genetics like that, is it specifically if they fight and get defeated, or is it if they fight? You know what I mean? Like if he showed up and said, yo, I'm not gonna fight you because I know you're gonna get stronger, and he decides to bust your ass and, you know, exerts effort, fires a beam, punches you, does whatever, doesn't that still count as him in battle?
Nope, he's training. Because here's the difference you gotta remember. You gotta remember the difference. Yeah, it would take longer. It would take longer. Right? Like you gotta keep that in mind. Training takes longer than actually sitting there and like almost dying. And like it's why Goku got such a big burst in the gravity chambers, because at 100 times gravity he almost fucking died. But he was training at 100 times gravity. He didn't get stronger because he trained at 100 times gravity in the get-go. He got stronger because he almost fucking died. Like his Kamehameha blast shot him in the chest. Like there's a difference, but like that's the thing, right? Like
I guess that's why the hyperbolic time chamber when we came around worked so good, because even though the training takes longer, they were doing it consistently for a year, even though only a day had passed outside.
Yeah, and like that, like that's the thing. A lot of people tend to forget about the Dragon Ball universe is there are things to consider, right? And then like there are other things you have to consider, like Vegeta, Goku, Gohan, all the Saiyans on Earth agreed collectively it's better to train than fight near death, because their fights near death literally mean the end of the universe. They can't afford that. They can't afford that. So they're going to go train every single day. That's why I was saying, if they were aware of a Saiyan that was immortal, don't talk to him. Give him his own little planet. Leave him alone.
Especially if you're someone like Frieza, not because you're afraid of Saiyans, but because you know how their genetics work. So you're going to be like, wait, there's a Saiyan who's what? Let him stay over there. Oh, you know what? We'll just, like,
monitor the planet, capture him, send him back.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, he has to be beaten near to death, right? To survive, to get that power boost. So if you just capture him, knock him out, don't beat him to death, just knock him out, and drop him back on the planet, you're gonna get that strong.
Yep. It's not like it doesn't have it's not like it doesn't work, it's just that, you know what I mean?
Okay, so it's slower again.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Anybody that doesn't know who he is, anybody that doesn't know who he is, they're in for a rude awakening, or they're gonna power him up. You know what I mean?
Like the only time you start sweating is if you look at the planet and he's just doing push-ups.
Yeah.
That's when you start breaking to a sweat. He's just doing push-ups.
I'm immortal, so I got time.
Yeah. That's when you start breaking to a sweat, because you can't stop him at that point. If he decided to start training, you cannot stop him. You cannot stop that, because that's
and then this is why I said the other piece that I said, because it's like, if that happens now and he's immortal, he can't die, what's gonna stop him from critically injuring himself? Like he could basically do what Ginyu did, within an inch of his life, and then recover. And then do it again, and then recover, and then do it again, and then recover, and then do it again.
Yeah.
I think that the fight with Frieza and Vegeta proves that that's not really as good as a tactic.
Now here's the thing. I was about to say, Wizzo, here's the thing. You monitor him. The second he puts himself to an inch of his life, hey, take away his immortality, Shenron. Thank you. Okay, bye. What? It's true. I'm not like it's funny because it's like, oh man, no one would think that. Someone would. So like, oh, why don't we just wish for his immortality to go away? And because that's the thing that they don't talk about in this show, is like, oh, let's wish for immortality. But what if someone took it away? Oh, that's a waste of a wish. Really? You think that's a waste of a wish?
No, but then it's like, if someone were to do that, it would stand to reason that whoever made that wish would be thinking of that possibility. So they would body anybody else who could reverse the wish. You know what I mean?
If you're weak as shit and I can keep you away,
or they guard the whatever it is, right? Keep it to themselves type of thing.
Like that's the thing you gotta keep in mind, man. Like I understand where you're coming from, Crawler. I do. I get where you're coming from. You would think someone's gonna wish away from you. You don't know when. And you can't, and if you're weak and you try to keep the Dragon Balls for yourself, they're gonna get taken away from you because you're weak.
Start using this bait. Come fight me for them. Oh, you almost killed me. Thanks for this friend.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing that people tend to, like, I understand, but there's multiple ways to get, like, Frieza wish for immortality, fine. Immortality means you can't die. Yeah, that doesn't mean you can't be erased.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Over and over again.
There's a difference between...
I think at that point it would be a God of Destruction problem.
A hockey would just clear the problem up, because that's erasure. That's not killing. That's complete erasure on the cellular level.
It's erasure on the cellular level and from space and time.
Yeah.
So it's like you no longer, it's like you don't just die, like you literally cease to exist in all forms, multiverse, realities, like
you become a
no
you become a time loop, because your immortality will allow you to live up to that point where you got erased and continue that cycle again.
Like that's why when in the Tournament of Power, that's why in the Tournament of Power, when Vegeta goes to the next level and he's fighting Topo, and Topo hits him with that God of Destruction and Vegeta shoots it at him, and Vegeta literally just punches that shit like a fucking beast, and Topo's like, and Vegeta just beats this fucking smoke out of him. He's just like, buddy, like, he's like, I'm not the person that I used to be. You know what I mean? Like, you're an old version of me. You sacrificed everything just for power, and I realize now my family is like, you know, everything, right? I love that Vegeta, being such a piece of shit, accidentally created one of the best accidentally created one of the best developed characters.
Yeah, I mean, when he did his final explosion, everyone's like, he killed himself the last time he did that. Like, why is he doing it again? And Vegeta looks at him like, do you think I'm stupid?
Yeah.
Like, you don't think... Like, I did it once. Oh my god, it must be dumb for doing it. You're an idiot. And people forget, like, the one thing people forget is Vegeta's a fucking master tactician.
Yep.
He's a master tactician. Like, Goku has natural latent combat ability because he's just a grunt, right? He's a really good grunt, like, in terms of, like, Saiyan classes, right? We gotta keep them on. He's a grunt, and he has really good combat abilities. But Vegeta has really good, like, he learns from his mistakes on a lot of things. It's just his hubris always trumps him out. It's his character flaw for his growth, and that's why he's an amazing character. Where Goku, he's an amazing character because the situation goes into a portion of, okay, this technique didn't work. The first time, Goku is Baki, right? Let's keep this in mind. Goku is Baki, and Vegeta is, God, what was that guy's name? King Ashura? Toma. Okay. Toma's his tactician, right? He's learning his techniques and he's fighting. Where fucking Goku, like Baki, is just Oma Takeda, yeah. Like where like Vegeta is like Oma, Goku's Baki, and Baki's the same way in a sense of like, okay, this technique didn't work. Let me try this technique. This technique didn't work. Let me try this technique. Yeah, he has moments like Vegeta where his pride takes over, he doesn't win fights or whatever, but he's a natural combat ability lets him access multiple techniques to learn and to fight. Right?
Whatever applies to that'll give him the edge in the fight, like all those other techniques he uses, like the foot Kamehameha. You know what I mean? How much other people you see do a foot beam?
Not even just that.
To fly it.
Not even just that, like the instant transmission Kamehameha, the one-arm Kamehameha, the spirit bomb, the big spirit bomb, and then you look at Vegeta, where Vegeta goes into a 3-hit combo into a Gallic Gun, a 3-hit combo into concussive energy blast, a 5-hit combo into a final flight. Like, this motherfucker is thinking of combos as he's hitting you.
He's always following up. Like, he'll hit you with a combo and hit you into a mountain. You'll open your eyes and get blasted with a beam. Then when the smoke clears, he'll put his knee in your chest. You know what I mean? Like, like when he was fighting Broly is like a perfect example of, like, there's a scene where Broly just keeps rushing him and Vegeta's just like counter, like parry, left arm, right hook, shoots him in the chest, turns around, uppercut, grabs him by his hair, flips him over, just everything Broly did was just like, nope, you're not touching me.
Now here's the thing. Vegeta countering Broly's moves and being tactful about it is a sign of respect. Yeah, it's a 100%. Sign of respect, because when Vegeta fights someone weaker than him or he thinks not worth his time, like when he fought Frieza again, what do you do? Gut punch, hit across the face, another gut punch. He's just beaming the shit out of Frieza. It's because it's not worth his time.
Go on,
Broly, on the other hand, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna use my skill against you because you know what? You're a fellow Saiyan.
Yep.
You have potential.
You earn the respect. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. So, like, these are things that, like, I know we talked about, there's some things in Dragon Ball that really make it
Grand Elder Guru told me
bad.
to find you two.
These are small nuances that make it so good.
You won't be able
So
to make a
good, because
wish
you're just
unless
like,
you say it in the
oh, I never
Namekian
thought, because we
language.
said that in the Frieza movie, Goku, you're too reckless.
Yep.
And that's his natural combat ability talking. We used to say your natural combat makes you loose and reckless and open.
And reckless.
Where Vegeta, it's like you're so tactical in your mind that if your combo breaks, if your
Your whole
combo
thing falls apart.
yeah, if your combo breaks, yeah, your whole thing falls apart and you lose faith in yourself when you have the combat ability to get over that, right?
It's like you have a. It's like Goku fights and Vegeta almost looks like he uses a flowchart, and then it's like the moment that his flowchart gets interrupted, he's like, shit.
And the moment Goku has,
It's like,
and the moment Goku has to consider strategy, he slows down. So they're both afraid of being one or the other, and that's kind of like the character archetype of rivalry. It's like they don't want to tap into the rival's territory.
Yeah.
Two things. You see instances of what you just said about Vegeta when he was fighting Cell. He was in his perfect form, and like they said, he was bodying everybody. But when Trunks got hurt, right, he rose to the occasion. Well, in that one instance, and the instance where he weakened him enough for Gohan to finish him off. And he kind of did it on Namek too as well.
Someone's coming this way.
With both of them having those defects or whatever, that is part of the reason, right? I guess you would say why Vegito is so stupid strong and Gogeta, right? Because it's both those things together now. So it's like they're working together. You know what I mean? That's
So
why
here's
put them together now. It's such a friggin'.
well, okay. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. So here's the thing to keep in mind. Vegito is an 80-20 split. 80% Vegeta, 20% Goku, where the combat ability is there, the tactician's there, but the pride is fucking massive.
Yeah,
so it's mainly Vegeta that takes over.
Yeah, because Vegito is Vegeta in the driver's seat, and Vegeta is thinking. So now
which is terrifying when you think about it, because Gogeta is so serious when he fights, and that's the natural. Like when Goku fights a strong opponent, you forget he's serious. Like he is like, I am focused, all in. Like he'll make like he does the Spider-Man thing, right? He'll make a quip, like, oh man, this fighting's great, and everyone's just looking at him like, are you fucking? But that's because he's focused in. He's not just saying it because he's saying it. He's saying it because he's focused in. Like, the thing, like, so the thing that kind of comes together is Vegeta won't tap into his natural combat ability because he feels his class shouldn't have to. Like that should just naturally be there.
His dad screwed him up with that.
Yeah.
I think.
And that's
he put it in his head that you're the strongest there is, and that's it. There's no need for you to consider this, that, and the third.
Well, no. It's not that you're the strongest and that's it. It's your class is above thinking with your instincts instead of using your head. Right, where Goku's the opposite. Goku trusts his instincts.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And Vegeta is I'm such an upperclassman, my instincts are peasantry. My instincts don't but Bulma gets hit by Beerus, his instincts kick in and he can fight a god of destruction. Like
get injured and he could fight perfect Cell.
Right? Like these
his pride with the whole same thing happened and he could also all of a sudden fight Frieza.
Yeah, like it's when he learns alter ego. Like ultra, like Goku gets ultra, and that's what it is. That's it. That's actually it. Goku learns what? Ultra instinct, right? Vegeta learns ultra ego. That's basically what it is.
Complement their characters.
Like we're gonna break it. If people in chat, we're gonna break into psychology here. Instincts. It's the Freudian theory, right? So your instincts is your id. Id is your natural instincts of things where when you think of like savagery, and like impulsive thoughts and like intrusive thoughts and just random shit that your brain's just like, you need to eat, you need to sleep, you need to fuck, you need to kill, you need all that. That's your id. That's your id. That's the natural thing for your survival. Your ego is the, who am I? What is this? Why am I doing this? What's going on this? Oh, if I do this and this. That's kind of like your identity in terms of conscience of what's going on. And then your super ego is what's reflected on society based on your combination of id and ego. So in Vegeta's, he's an upper society, so he thinks, oh, Princess Saiyan, I shouldn't need to work on my peasant skills because those are not for me. I've read books on how to fight. I've watched martial artists. I know how to fight. I can think of these combos. Where Goku's the opposite. Yo, man, you're a low-caste warrior. You're going into the fight every single fucking day, and you gotta make it out. You gotta make it out, right? Tyson versus Ali, basically. So that's why, like, it's these two characters have such a good dynamic and it's lasted for so long. Because try and do that with Naruto and Sasuke. They're just two kids who had a shitty upbringing. One lived in luxury, one didn't. That's just Creed 3. Like, that's why, like, in when it comes to like Gohan and Trunks and all these other characters, like even Piccolo for that matter, right? He's just there. So it's funny how like a lot of people. This is why I don't like when we had that discussion. A lot of people derive this stuff from the abridged series, and that's a problem. Because the abridged series is really just a watered down version of Dragon Ball.
Three huge powers near there. They've got to be Gohan and the others.
Man, you guys have been up for a while. Thank you for hanging out with me on that.
You are full with passion.
Well, it's because we have good conversations. That's probably the reason why.
What the hell is going on? Why is it dark outside?
Well, I mean, it's one of those things where I know I rant on a lot of stuff, but it's also like, I'll get to my point when I'll get to my point, but it's also a point where a lot of people who are super fans on things would be like, that's not it. It's like, okay. Like, I don't like talking to super fans because it just turns into a conversation where they're just like, that's not it. I'm like, okay. Yeah, it's just not
your opinion. We're all touching on some interesting points and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's why, like, okay, for example, Wizzo told me, like, Final Fantasy 16, Clive and his brother are in the game. Would you say there's a rivalry there, or it's more of just a standard brother relationship?
No, it's just a brother. It's a brother relationship.
From the way he said it seems like it's just a standard brother relationship.
Would you say there's a rival for Clive?
You actually thought you can trick me? You're going to pay for that!
I didn't see a story from the very beginning, but based on what I heard from Wizzo...
Oh, this is... Well, that's the thing, right? Like, because I want to hear from Wizzo's gameplay, because he would know more, because he's played it.
Yeah.
And so, like, would you consider there being a rivalry in the game for something? And not like one for one, like this one Dominus is trying to beat him and try and get everything. Like a rivalry in like, there's this one character that's like, God, I wish if I had your ability, I'd be just as strong as you, and like we'd be able to tackle anything.
Absolutely.
Okay. It makes the game better. I feel it makes any sort of media better, and that rivalry is very like natural. Like Goku and Vegeta have a natural rivalry in Dragon Ball. The prince that wants to be the strongest and the soldier that is the strongest.
Yeah.
Right?
A couple of times he was like, yo, I, the prince of all Saiyans, have become the Popper's witness. I really love that line.
But the thing is though, like, it's a the dynamic of Vegeta comes into, as a prince, yes, he should be the strongest. But as royalty with a foot soldier, he has pride. It is royalty with a foot soldier, because let's be real, Goku's a foot soldier for him. there's pride in his army being that strong when you think about it, right? Because you still got to think he thinks like in a royalty kind of brain.
He finally.
He wants to be stronger than his soldier because that's what a good leader is supposed to be. But a good leader also takes pride in his army being strong. So people think that's the conflict as to why he can never get as strong as Goku, because like if he surpasses Goku, then he has to lead the charge every single time. And that's kind of a terrifying thing to be asked when you think about it. Like Goku's always asked, and that's a natural inclination for him to go ahead and save the planet. But Vegeta's never been asked to save the planet.
Yeah.
As for the lack of
He'll
response
step
from
up when the
Ginyu
time
Force,
comes,
I
but it's never
suppose I
been
have
like,
you to
you know what I
blame.
mean?
And the thing is, though, when
I
he
don't
steps up for
fully
the time
understand
comes,
what
he
has
steps up
happened,
very
but
late.
this is a rather
Compared to like
surprising turn of
Gohan,
events.
Trunks, Goten,
How could
like
I have
they all
foreseen the
step up.
Dragon
Like
Balls
when
turning
he
to
after
stone
he
just as I was
married
about to
Bulma,
make
then
my
it
wish
increased
a
for him in
reality?
his character development, where he's like, okay, I got a family
I
here
can
now.
only imagine Vegeta's
Like Earth is under
disappointment,
my
though it
protection
pales
now.
in
Like
comparison to
GT
my
brought that
own.
up really quick. Goku goes into space adventure. Who's defending the planet? Vegeta.
Yeah. And he says it to him when he comes back after 17, smacks him up. He's like,
This is a
he
first, to be
looks at him, he's like,
sure.
yo, thanks for holding
No
it
one
down.
has
I
ever
got
been
this. And he's like,
foolish
yo,
enough to make a
you better.
mockery of me on such a
All right, I'm
small
going to
scale.
sleep. And he's just like, okay.
You...
It's like, you know, we've all gotten to the point where it's like, I know you're the strongest, you know you're the strongest. That's cool. But I held it down, so
Yeah.
don't go get killed.
And that's the reason why like everyone likes the Frieza saga, I think, is because there really is that dynamic between Goku and Vegeta, where Vegeta's like, you need to fight Frieza not for Earth, but for your people.
Yeah.
Like, you need to take pride in your people now and fight as a
You need to
Saiyan.
understand that this guy is bigger than he's not just a bad guy.
Of course.
He
Did
is
you
the
really
bad
think
guy.
three
You know what I
measly
mean? Like,
hands could
He's
defeat a
the reason why
dinosaur?
our people no longer exist.
Yeah. Like, he's the reason why there's none of us. He's the reason why I'm the way I am. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then what happened to Super? I guess we're friends, Frieza. I really didn't think that.
Yeah. So here's the thing. The ending to the tournament, with it being Frieza and Goku, I really and truly feel like that was going to be Goku and Vegeta, and like them kind of like cementing it, but I feel like they had done that so many times that they're like, you know what, let's throw everyone for a loop. And visually, it was cool to see, but it's like, there are some villains you just gotta keep the same way, you know what I mean?
So, they did, though. I feel they did. For Goku, it was, hey, we need to team up so we can save the universe. And Frieza is like, why the fuck do I have to worry about that? I can go to another universe, no problem. And then he thought about it for a minute, and he's like, my crown jewel, the place I was supposed to conquer, is gonna go. Fine. Fucking fine. Hold my hand, let's go fight him. Right? And so that's the dynamic that was kind of there, where even for Goku, it's just like, this guy's a monster. But they kind of need to, it was this, I have a power of a god, but I can't control it. I have this monster that's with me, and I'm fighting a monster. We need to send a monster to go fight a monster right now.
Yeah.
Right? Because the difference is Jiren's fighting with all of his strength. To beat them, Frieza would go in there and be like, I'm going to fucking kill you. Like, that's the difference, right? Frieza will pull the trigger. Frieza will pull the trigger. Vegeta lost that. After the Frieza saga, Vegeta lost that. He could never pull the trigger. He could never kill someone unless he really had to. That's the issue.
No. Vegeta will definitely kill people.
If he
just
has
not
to.
a murderer. Yeah. He's not a murderer. Like, if you come to Earth, he's definitely sending you back in a casket.
If you disrespect him.
Right? He's definitely sending you back in a casket. The difference is just that he's not rushing in to send somebody in a casket.
For Frieza, but Frieza's the opposite.
Anything to prove.
Frieza wouldn't ask questions. He would just the second you look at the planet, he let's say
we're getting reports of a ship outside of Earth. Hold on a second, guys. Boom, done.
We're not even gonna have a conversation about it. I don't care if he came from space.
Wait, see, you guys are giving Frieza not that much credit. The report wouldn't even show up. The report wouldn't even be said. Hey, there was something in Earth, but it's gone now. Yeah, that's it. Like it's just one of those differences. Over a million. After this saga, the fucking power level numbers disappear.
Oh my, you look rather scared, Vegeta.
Because I think they realized once Frieza said his power level was over 1 million, it was like any number after that is just gonna start getting more and more ludicrous. So they're just like, you know what? Let's just have people power up.
Who shall I send?
And we'll stretch the various mileage of how people feel it.
Yeah, we'll just say that, hey, I've never felt the power this strong before. Okay, cool.
I keep forgetting Krillin dies like 3-4 times in the saga.
Well, Krillin has been dying from Dragon Ball, dog.
Krillin's basically Kenny.
He's been dying from Dragon Ball. That's why they said you have to use the Namek Dragon Ball to bring him back into, you know?
Ooh, that would have hurt. Okay, so good to know. Over 1 million power level is just one level above you in terms of RPG names. Perfect. Well, I'm at level 27, he's at level 28. Did Wizard sleep?
Yeah, he said he was gonna go to bed. You didn't hear?
I barely heard him on that situation. He's going to bed. Okay.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, he's gonna go to bed.
I should probably call it soon.
How surprising.
Second form is over 1 million, you say. Third form should be over 2 million.
I always try to gauge that, because if that one is 1 million, the second alien form would have been like, what, 2-3 million?
I remember someone on a chat forum
would be like
someone on the chat forum did the math, and the final form at 1% power is at 5% hits double digits, and then 50 onwards would hit up to close to the triple.
Because in the final form he had, you know, the 50% and then he had the big body Frieza, which was his maximum.
Talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then even after that, now they said because they put the cybernetic enhancements on him, now his body can realize power energy that you never could realize before, which is like, this man was already dumb strong. So now you took the filter off, right? Give him cybernetic enhancements, so now he can power up as much as he wants without blowing himself up.
You put yourself through.
You know what I mean? So it's like, what is he at now? Was that his true potential?
Too bad it's not enough.
So the situation.
Dumb shit with Frieza Black and friggin' Gold Frieza is like, what?
Take on Frieza.
So that's the thing, is Frieza as cyber Frieza, his maximum power is 150 million in this saga, I believe. 150 million. Yeah.
No match for Frieza.
Yeah, that can't be right.
But I got a sense of his power.
There's no way in hell I'd join back with that dried up dolt. Besides, I couldn't even if I wanted to.
Ouch. You threw a damn snowball at me.
Then fuse with me.
Oh yeah, I'm not using my...
If you do,
well, this bow
increase
and arrow
your
is
power
so strong I wasn't
tenfold,
using my coding.
maybe more.
What? Fuse with you?
There's not much time. I only have a few moments left.
Okay, you little shit.
Your mind will still be your own. Quickly, place your hand on my body.
Fine.
You done?
I'll do it.
Make Frieza suffer for what he did to our people.
Oh, I'm planning on it.
Yeah, Cooler also looks way better.
Yeah, I don't really know what his levels are. So this guy looks like he's fully aware of how strong he is. You don't have to hide nothing. This guy stays in his 1 million power
Unreal.
form. If the lineage
It's
keeps it the same.
unbelievably incredible. So,
The
so
only
this
difference they
is what
really
he was
mentioned is that
talking
he
about.
said he's way better
On
at
my
gathering
way,
energy than
Gohan.
Frieza. But he gathers it quicker.
Cool.
I can win with this kind of power.
I got a lot to spend on the green. Perfect. Demon Flash Strike. Super explosive wave. So here's the thing, folks. We're gonna pick up with Piccolo later. It's late. I gotta get ready to go out for New Year's Eve enjoyment. So I will catch up with you guys. Kabini, thank you so much for joining us on stream. Geekette, thank you for downloading Monster Hunter. I am gonna work on my Monster Hunter stuff as well. And yeah, we will pick up with this next Saturday, guys, on YouTube. I stream on Twitch. If you like Last of Us, I'll be playing Last of Us on Wednesday on Twitch. Same username and viewers that see me. And then Friday will be some more Digimon. Tomorrow I might do a catch-up stream for Digimon just to kind of get through more of the content because I didn't do a lot last time. And I wasn't really feeling it, and I apologize. For those of you who are not aware, I'm streaming on my backlog arc. So up until April, I'll be working on games on my backlog. I have a couple more in mind that I want to get started soon in the new year. It's just with Christmas, things get busy. So hopefully now that's going to quiet down, I'll be able to go ahead and get those things started right away. Other than that, thank you guys all so much. I will see you all later. Bye.
Pieces.